Here we go again.
Here we go
The
again.
Marvel Aftershow.
Yes,
Hopefully.
marvelous.
Yeah.
The marvelous show.
Yes, hopefully we don't sound like chipmunks no longer. Oh, we are lagging. Luca, do we sound like chipmunks? Tell me, please. I would love to know. Yo.
Yo.
No chipmunk? Fuck yeah.
Oh,
That's what we like
let's
to hear.
go.
That's what we like to hear.
Yes.
Yes. My papers are all in the wrong order.
Yeah, I don't know why, man. Just get it right next time.
Yeah, sorry, man.
Just
I'll
say
try
it.
my best. Alrighty. Here we go. Episode 6. Can't believe we're here already.
Yeah.
It still says episode 5 in the title. Give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I changed everything except that. Here we go. Title. Bam.
And with episode 6 comes a review of Moon Knight episode 6. We've been going since the first Moon Knight episode.
True, actually. I forgot we started at the same time.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. So yeah, the finale.
Mm-hmm.
We'll talk about that without spoilers, of course.
Yep.
And then we'll go into that more in depth next week. So we'll go into episode 5 in depth this week.
Mm-hmm.
Then we're going to talk finally about our tier list, our MCU tier list.
Long overdue.
Yeah. And then into our weekly Harry Potter movie review. And yeah, it's Prisoner of Azkaban this time. So
There you go.
we've got a lot to talk about. Big show, I reckon.
Yeah. A lot of ground to cover.
Yeah.
As
Not
it
not
were.
not only the Moon Knight finale, but also Doctor Strange and the Multiverse.
And the
of
Multiverse of Madness.
Madness. Yeah, we saw that yesterday,
Yes.
and it was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. What
Best
do you think?
MCU movie out there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah. Just, nothing will even come close, I reckon. I think it's just taking the top spot.
I'm debating whether it is for me. It's definitely top 3. I'm just deciding, whether it actually is the best. It could very well be the best I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It was that good.
It was really, really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, should we hop straight into it then?
Yeah.
Crack this open.
All right.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh.
No, it's fine. I was just pulling your leg. It's actually fine.
Having a laugh.
Having a laugh. All right. So, we starting with Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah, probably
Yeah,
just
okay.
like a quick little
Okay, so this
review.
is
What are
going to
your
be
thoughts?
spoiler free this week.
Yeah.
Next week is going to be spoiled.
Yes.
So, you'll find this week. Next week, if you haven't seen the movie, figure out what you're doing with your life. All right. So, best MCU movie ever? I reckon it is. I reckon it was so different and so unique and just well done.
Yeah.
Cinematography was great. Direction was great. Idea for the story was fantastic. It was just perfect. I reckon.
Yeah.
I really, really liked it.
Yeah, Sam Raimi. I mean, whatever you think about his Spider-Man movies back in the 2000s,
Yeah.
he may have just made the best MCU movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it feels different to any other Marvel movie, and I think that's thanks to him.
Yeah.
Because there are horror elements in there, which he's obviously directed many horror films.
Yes.
But even just the action scenes, they feel like Sam Raimi. They feel superhero-y,
Yeah.
I didn't. Yeah. Well, we can go into that, next week. But there's just something about it. Yeah, and as you said, all the technical stuff is just flawless.
Yeah.
I
it's
didn't,
really,
I
really
didn't see any problems at all with the, cinematography, and not only nothing wrong with it, but they're just go above and beyond, even with the sound and editing.
Yeah.
And in conjunction with each other, and
It just all worked so well.
yeah, it was just such a good movie.
Yeah. There's a lot about different types of magic in this
Yeah.
movie as well,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is pretty cool. It's not just Doctor Strange magic that
Yeah,
you
exactly.
see. There's a lot of different types of magic
Yeah,
and a lot
yeah.
of new spells that we've never seen before.
Yeah.
And I think that's really interesting, and it makes the world so much bigger and expands it expands the world and expands the lore
Yeah.
of the MCU so much
Yeah.
as well. the actors are fantastic.
Mm.
Elizabeth Olsen is just the best actress on the planet now.
Yeah, she is fucking
She's
awesome.
so good.
Yeah,
she,
yeah.
Like, she really steals the show.
Yeah,
in the whole
acting
movie.
performance incredible, and
Yeah.
her character is just so good in
Yes.
this movie.
Yes.
She's a fucking badass.
Yeah.
Like, she's so cool.
She's also insanely powerful.
Yeah,
which is pretty
insanely
cool.
powerful.
Like,
yeah,
ridiculous.
yeah. Yeah, some new characters. America Chavez is one of them. Yeah,
she's great.
Yeah, she was great as well. As, you know, simple character at this point, but you know, lovable. And yeah, I think a good contrast to Strange. I think yeah, as like as a sidekick. You know?
It's an interesting that how like Strange has had like kids as sidekicks for the last two
Yeah,
movies.
yeah.
That's pretty weird. Thanks for the look, Luca. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Luca.
Yeah, kind of interesting. Also, there's some cool new Strange variants as well that are pretty fun.
Yeah.
Pretty interesting to see.
Yeah, yeah.
There's some good ones. There's some bad ones. There's a little bit of both.
Yeah.
Quite cool.
As in good or evil.
Yes.
Yeah. Not like badly done.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, you have a problem with this movie, Joshi?
It looks like we're lagging for like no reason. Are we lagging? I don't know if we're lagging. Look how like it looks kind of laggy.
Yeah.
Interesting. Is Twitch Studio still open? Not anymore. Maybe that's the issue. Maybe it's sucking up the resources of the computer.
Every episode, still lagging.
Yeah, literally. It's like in like Geo Wizard. He's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, are we recording?"
Yeah. Are we recording?
Yep. Very unique fight scenes as well.
Yeah, the fight scenes are really good.
Yeah. Very cool magic shown off in the fight scenes. I really like it. Yep. Good music. Great score.
Yeah.
And very gory, like the Boys-esque, gruesome deaths. Quite cool. Never really seen before in the MCU.
Yeah.
Really nice.
It's a very refreshing to see.
Yeah.
Because it's so different.
And
it was like literally the perfect length. Like it didn't feel long.
Yeah.
Or it didn't, and it didn't drag on, but then, like it didn't feel rushed or short either.
Yes.
Like it's just, and like, I was never at all, like at any point worried about like the pacing or like, like how long has it been? Or like, is this like coming to the end so soon? You know, all those questions. It was just like, I was just seeing through it, so content, and then it finished, and I was like, perfect. Yeah. Like, how good is that?
Yeah.
Like,
see, the ideal length for movies, like 2 hours.
2 hours. I think it's 2 hours.
Looking at you, the Batman. Looking at you, Mr. 2 hour and 56-minute long movie.
Yeah.
Just ridiculous. It was like just over 2 hours. If the pacing kept you on the edge of your seat the whole time.
Sadly, it doesn't mean this is going to win any awards though.
Yeah.
Because it is 2 hours.
True. You know, short movies can't win any awards.
No.
Yeah. Plus, Marvel movies never win any awards either.
That's true.
So,
yeah.
You know, damn, I'm going to be snubbed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, like cool cameos in the movie as well. I know like there's a few that are revealed in the trailers. Like, you know, Professor X is in the trailers. Obviously, we broke that down. But there's a few really cool ones that you wouldn't really expect.
Yeah.
I know.
Still some surprises.
Yeah. When we were watching the movie, there was like a few moments where the whole cinema was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Hey, Deed. So when's the new name announcement coming out? Oh, really soon.
Yeah, really soon.
Yeah.
Just tune in next week. And
we're definitely renaming it.
Yeah.
We're just working on it. We're workshopping the new name.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Just making sure it looks right.
Exactly. Yeah. Got to redo the whole logo, all the logos as well. Yeah. You know,
takes time.
Unless we like call it like the monkey aftershave. You know, just keep the same
aftershave.
Yeah, keep the same logo.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see it. Yeah, you just you wait. It's gonna be amazing. Yeah. It was the first movie to tie into multiple TV shows. I know Endgame tied into Agent Carter, kind of. Like it had.
Really?
Yeah, it had. Howard Stark's assistant, Jarvis from Agent Carter.
Yeah, okay.
So like, you know, kind of this tied into that was the first movie that tied into the Disney Plus shows,
Yes.
though.
Yeah.
Which was good because they finally not really, but kind of paying off on their promise that the Disney Plus show is actually going to add something to this cinematic universe.
Yeah, and they should.
I'm still not convinced.
Yeah,
but
not to like a major extent.
Yeah.
But maybe just like as much as this movie does.
Yeah, but like, I feel like he could have skipped WandaVision and gone straight into this movie and still been fine.
Well, I think I think they've got it perfect because I think for like the real hardcore Marvel fans, or not even just hardcore, but just Marvel fans are probably gonna have watched WandaVision, and then they're gonna know. But then just the casual viewer who just wants to go see a movie, you probably don't need to know why Wanda is like the way she is.
Yeah,
and I think they got it right. Like, 'cause the casual viewer probably isn't gonna care because it's just like the villain.
I just wish there was like more tie-ins to like Loki and
well, yeah,
they just really haven't addressed. They haven't addressed a lot of things in this movie that you would think they would address.
Yeah,
but I guess we'll see how it goes moving forward. And there were very few plot holes. I mean, I can think of a few, but or a few kind of moments that are a little bit fragile,
right?
But nothing too crazy or groundbreaking. But yeah. Thanks for the work, dude. I appreciate it.
For the most part, considering all the possibilities of the multiverse, they kind of explain everything pretty well.
Yes.
Like, and give everything a reason, and like explain why they can't do other stuff.
Yeah.
You know, like it's all pretty contained, and it doesn't feel overwhelming or like
I can't believe Tony Stark died in Endgame.
Yeah.
I mean, that was crazy. Crazy. Anyway, overall rating, what would you give it?
Probably like a 9.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think give it like a 9.8 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty high up there. All right. Moon Knight.
And you'll see later where we put it in our tier list.
True.
Yeah.
Yes. Moon Knight episode 6 review. Spoiler free for the finale.
Yeah. So on the same day, there was the Moon Knight finale and
we literally finished the Moon Knight finale and then had to rush to Doctor Strange. Well, it's a Disney Plus show finale.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's just the most Disney Plus show finale on the planet.
Yeah.
You know,
it is pretty much.
It's rushed. It's crammed in. There's a big CGI battle at the end in typical Disney Plus fashion.
Yeah. And they just left too much to be resolved in this last episode from where they left off at the end of episode 5.
Yes.
And then they didn't help themselves because it's the shortest episode for no reason.
Yeah, like, they could have made it a double episode or like a 90-minute or something. But no,
but like even if it was just like an hour, like it's like 44 minutes or something, and it's like why? Like, and it's not like they could have said, oh, what else could we have added to make it longer? There's like plenty more they could have added.
They could have just fleshed it out a little bit more rather than making it feel super rushed.
Yeah, exactly. Like not even like they don't even need to add another whole scene. But more just like make the scenes they already have feel like more patient.
Yes.
Like, it's like because like some of the dialogue, even some of the simple dialogue exchanges, like feel so rushed, like compared to like what we've seen from the rest of the show.
Yeah, literally.
Like if the characters are talking and there's just like okay, whatever, like not literally, it's like they're trying to like get it over with
and move it along way too quickly.
Yeah.
Sudden, of course, there's like random things that happen as well.
Yeah,
it's a Disney Plus finale episode.
Confusing.
Yeah.
And unexplainable things.
There's like resolutions to big problems. Like they present a big problem. They're like, this is a huge problem. Like, what the fuck are they going to do about this? Yeah. And then it just gets resolved.
Yeah.
Like with no explanation, it just gets resolved.
Yeah. They figure out a way that it does, but the way doesn't make sense at all. And we haven't heard anything about this at all.
It's just basically like a Deus Ex Machina. Like the problem's just fixed.
Yeah. Because like it just feels like they come up with a cool concept in one episode and then don't think about how they're gonna. And then don't think about how they're going to resolve it in the next episode.
True.
Yes.
What's the worst MCU movie and why is it Thor 2? Well, Tom, you will see what the worst MCU movie is. It's on a little piece of paper right here, and we're going to go through that in a little bit.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, Thor 2's pretty low, but it's not the worst one. Thor 2 is somewhat watchable.
Yeah.
The worst ones just can't even
Yeah.
like I can't even click the movie. It's that bad.
Yeah.
There's some random sudden increases of power as well in this episode. Like Harrow just suddenly gets more powerful for no reason.
Yeah.
Like we were sitting there and I had to pause it and I was like, Mitchell, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah. Like, why did he why did he get more powerful?
Yeah.
Like,
they all just like
they need to be in certain locations to do things and like they don't explain why,
and then they just appear in those locations.
Yeah.
They don't like travel.
No,
they don't have to
show us them traveling. Yeah,
they don't have to like struggle to get to these locations. There's no like obstacles in their way. That it just cuts and they're in the new location.
There's a fight scene where one of the people in the fight scenes like just like teleports and then it cuts away and then suddenly they're in a new location.
Yeah.
It's like so, and you're like, oh, what?
Yeah.
Like, what happened? Like, they were just in a fight scene.
They fast travel. Exactly. It's literally it's like it's not even fast travel. It's being in the middle of a fight and you're losing, so you just restore from the last checkpoint. That's all it is. It's not even a conscious fast travel. They literally just go pause, quit this mission, resume from the last checkpoint. That's all it is.
Literally.
There's like random motivations as well. No one's motivations are really clear.
Yeah.
No one really knows what they're doing or why they're doing it. They're just doing it for no reason.
Yeah, and there's one character in particular whose motivations just change, and we've known about their motivations for the whole show.
Yes.
And then like they're just different for some reason.
Yeah.
In this episode.
Yeah.
There's also like a moment where it needs to be nighttime for Moon Knight to do something.
Yeah.
And I'm not really sure why. It's also kind of random.
Because he's the Moon Knight.
Yeah. He has to do it at night.
He's not the Day Knight. The Day Knight. Yeah. And it's just like there's a few moments as well where they don't appear in the places that they need to be, but they know the things they need to know immediately. They like somehow just do things without explaining how or why they're doing the thing.
Yeah. It's just all of that.
It's
like,
all just very Disney Plus.
Yeah.
It happens in every fucking show at this point. There's some good street level hand-to-hand combat though.
About
well,
like 25 minutes in.
Yeah.
It actually gets good for a few
minutes. For like 3 minutes. And then
like,
it cuts back to the big CGI fight.
Yeah. There's some really cool street level hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah.
And that at least made the episode not literally garbage.
Yeah.
But like it redeemed it slightly, but it's only for a few minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there is a big CG fight.
CGI. It has to be. It's a Marvel finale.
Yeah.
And
I think that's all. That's all
we can really talk
say.
about.
Yeah, without spoiling anything.
Yeah.
It is the finale. Like, there's not much we can say without spoiling things. I just thought. I think Khonshu is an interesting character for a show.
Right.
He's not my favorite character, especially in the MCU.
Yeah.
I don't really care about him that much, but like. I don't know. I think he's an interesting dynamic for Mark and Steven in a show, because he's kind of not a hero or a villain. Like he's kind of this mentor figure who goes along with Mark and Steven on the hero's journey, but like they have conflicting morals with him.
Yeah.
And then by the end he like parts ways, but they're not really like, like they're not evil or like. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I guess so.
Don't you find that interesting? I think it's good for a TV show, and like because we may even see more of him as well.
Yeah. One thing I noticed though was the CGI looked pretty not up to par with the rest of the Marvel things for me.
Yeah.
It looked like some moments I was like Moon Knight is so 100% CGI just there.
Right.
There is no Oscar Isaac. They're literally just pasting a CGI character into the frame.
And some of the green screen throughout the show isn't the best either.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I feel like they just rushed it. They underestimated the amount of time and effort and finesse it takes to make a TV show because Disney Plus shows don't have showrunners.
Yeah.
They underestimate what it takes to make a TV show, and then it gets to like a month or two before release, and they're like, shit, we need to cut things out for it to make more sense because things are unfinished. If there's scenes that aren't, the CGI is not done in, they're like, okay, abandon them, scrap them, we'll just go with what we've got already.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what happens at the end of every Disney Plus show. And that's why the finale is always super rushed. Like, it always feels like there's things missing out of finales. It's like in WandaVision, they cut Doctor Strange out of the finale when they'd been teasing at him the whole show. Like, is Moon Knight worth watching overall? Because I haven't seen it yet and not sure if I'm going to.
Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah.
It is still a really good show, regardless of, I think the last 2 episodes drop off a bit.
Yeah, well, the finale in particular, like,
the finale in particular
lowers its standing for me so much.
Right.
Because I was really hoping the whole show that it wouldn't fall into the same Disney Plus trap, but it just did.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty disappointed in that. But overall, yes, it's a good show.
Yeah.
And you should watch it.
You should watch it. You should definitely watch it.
Yeah.
And we'll go into the show as a whole next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll kind of give our overall thoughts and go in depth on the show overall. Yeah.
All right. Well, episode 5. There may be some spoilers here, Tom, if you care. But yeah, take it away.
Yeah. Okay. I remember saying last week, giving our initial reactions on this episode, that like there are a lot of moments where I thought they could be hints at Jake Lockley.
Right.
But then none of them end up coming true. And I was expecting Jake Lockley to come true in episode 4.
Yes.
And then he also didn't come true in this episode. And like in particular, this part, which I think you agree with, they're on the boat with Darwedet. We find out the hippo is the goddess Darwedet.
What's it doing?
Is it working?
It's purple. Oh yeah. It's gone purple. Just unplug.
What do you mean?
Unplug the computer, plug it back in.
Purple on this screen.
No, it's purple on this screen.
It looked like you were looking at my screen and you're like, it's purple. Also, my computer's dropped 40% in what? 20 minutes?
What about? There you go. Okay, cool. You can plug your computer in if you want. Just unplug mine.
Okay, why not? Like, yeah.
Alright. Okay, so yes.
Yeah. So they're on the boat with Darwedet.
Yeah.
And we see like that the scales aren't balancing, right? With their 2 hearts, with Mark and Steven's heart.
Yeah. And then she's like, "Oh, you need something else to balance your heart."
Yeah. She's like, "They're not full or something."
Yeah.
Yeah, they aren't full. And it's like, that's obviously Jake Lockley, right?
Yeah.
Because she's like, she's hinting that they need all 3.
Yeah. To be full.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that doesn't come true.
Yeah.
Well, doesn't it become full at the end?
Well, it becomes full because Steven sacrifices himself and then it's just Mark.
Yeah.
And then even that in itself doesn't make much sense because you think Mark's heart would be the one that's dark and tortured. And not pure.
Yes.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So why did Mark go to the field?
Mark goes to the field of reeds, but
not Steven.
Yeah. Bit weird.
So fucking stupid. The whole show's so fucking stupid. Nothing in this show makes sense. Nothing in this show makes sense at all. Show. Not one thing in this show makes sense.
Yeah. And I mentioned this. That was a really weird noise. I mentioned this last week as well. The motivations strictly within this episode are like unclear, and like it just feels like they're serving the purpose of like having a flashback episode.
Yeah, well, it's literally just like a Morty's mind-blowing episode.
And this dialogue here that Tarwedet says, she's literally she's telling what
expositioning.
She's saying what Mark and Steven will be doing in this episode. So here we go. This boat contains all the last memories. Now, I don't know what you 2 guys have been hiding, but my advice: get in there and show each other the truth. Balance your scales before you arrive at the field of reeds, or your souls will be destroyed.
It literally just sounds like a video game, like a side quest character.
Yeah.
Like she's like, Go find yourself inside and do this so that you can do this.
Yeah. But yeah. She just explained what will be happening in this episode.
Yeah.
You know, rather than this episode
showing
us
yes.
what. Yeah. There's like another. I thought this could have been Jake Lockley. This one doesn't make me as mad because they explain it later that it's just Mark.
Yeah.
But this guy on the street, because look, he looks like he's he looks like he'd be.
And
Jake
there's a
Lockley
taxi in the background.
and there's a taxi in the background, and this car, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just like looks so Jake Lockley,
Yeah.
but it's not. Like, yeah. At least we find out that that's just Mark, but it's still like I really thought that was gonna be Jake.
I don't know. This episode was so poor to me.
Yeah. There's this scene where like there's all these like creepy fucking dead bodies.
Yeah.
Which are all the people that Mark have killed.
Yeah.
And it's unsettling, but like they still could have like made it way more unsettling. You know,
Yeah.
like, it's unsettling, but still in a Disney Plus
Yes.
way.
Well,
like,
that's what I don't like about this show.
Yeah.
Is it has so much potential to be super dark and super gritty. Like even Multiverse of Madness was more fucked up than this was. Like,
it is.
Like considering Multiverse of Madness is probably the same rating as this show. Why didn't they take this a little bit further?
Yeah.
Make it a little bit more fucked up. Like,
Yeah.
instead of cutting away from the violence, which they do in every episode.
Yeah.
Why not just show something?
Yeah.
You know? Make it a little bit more haunting.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's also this. They go into all these different memory rooms.
Yes.
And like there's always a scale in the room, and like then with each room they go into, like they start to see the scales balancing for some reason. I'm not sure why that.
They don't really know. Yeah.
But like I don't actually like that they can notice the scales. I feel like my suggestion for this episode would be that like they're still going throughout the rooms, but then like as they're leaving the room, you see like a close up of the scales and like the background's blurred, and you can start to like see it start to do that, and like we see that throughout the episode rather than it being like something they actually notice and they're like, hey, look, the scales are balancing. We must be doing this right.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like it'd be cool. Like it'd just be like it'd be more like a symbol rather than something that's actually there.
Yeah.
We see the scales like start to balance as throughout this episode as it goes on, and we're like, oh, like you know, it's working. You know?
Or even, you know what else is kind of horror-y in the MCU? In Far From Home, where Mysterio does all the illusions on Peter, and there's you know, the creepy like zombie hands coming to grab him. Like they could have done some. What are you doing? What is happening to this light bulb?
I don't know, man.
They could have had like something else happen like that with Mark. Like instead of just walking through here, he could have been like seeing some like illusions and like some haunting memories and stuff. Like this is just.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's pretty tame.
Yeah, it is. Like it's pretty creepy, but they could have like upped the ante, you know, made it really extreme. Another memory they go to is when Mark was a mercenary in Egypt and he like killed all the people.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Yeah. And this is Layla's dad, who we were told was killed by Mark. I think it was in episode 4. And like a little bit of dialogue that, you know, I can understand if people missed, but like Harrow was like, oh, he was wearing a fuchsia scarf.
Yeah.
And here he is. Look, he's wearing a fuchsia scarf. And what bothers me about this, and I noticed the first time I was watching that, Steven points out, he's like,
is that Dr. El Foley?
Layla's dad? You know, like they could have, like that's... Okay,
and you killed him using a knife. Also, he's dead, and Layla no longer has a dad, and you married Layla.
What is going on? Look, up until this point, there aren't really any other examples I can think of that where they do this in this show, but it's just a prime example of like they're telling us, not showing us.
Yes. Aaron, congratulations on first. You are first 32 minutes and 18 seconds into the show.
Yeah.
So congratulations. Pretty.
It's like a minor thing, but it bothers me a bit.
It's very
like,
Disney Plus.
Yeah, it's like they could have showed this, and who the fuck if the audience doesn't know who this is? They should know.
Yeah,
they should know. Like they explained it to us so often.
It was literally the last episode before this one.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And also, even if not, we know that her dad was killed in an archaeology thing. Yeah. We would have put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Another memory later on.
Mhm.
They're in their room.
Yeah.
Um,
Ew.
there's like this is kind of cool. Like Steven just kind of like appears from behind him. I
Yeah.
quite like that shot. But also notice this. I think I found a continuity error.
Oh yeah.
You see this picture of the goldfish in the background,
Okay.
and like it's not fully colored in.
Yeah.
Earlier, when we first see that picture and it's been
Yeah.
coloring in, I feel like the fin is actually colored in.
Oh.
Go like, yeah. See, look,
Oh yeah.
is that not colored in?
Yeah.
And
You're
that's
right.
the same drawing.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
They obviously shot the other scene first, and then
Yeah.
yeah.
But it's weird that they wouldn't have just colored it
yeah,
in
true.
all the way. You know,
True.
Ta-da-da. It's pretty weird.
That was really good.
You good there? Oh.
Turned off. What? What's wrong with you?
Stand by.
What's wrong with you?
I can keep going if you want. Well, oh, I need to plug my thing
It's back on. Oh, it's not charging. Why aren't you charging? Oh, it's like cutting out. Yeah, Danzig, plug the cameras in, bro. What you doing, man? What you doing? Look alright from that stuff. Oh, it would be. Solo the podcast.
Hmm?
Solo it.
Oh yeah. Well, should I just keep going with this? Is it on the computer? Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
There's a really bad punch here, and like it's like you need to listen. Well, it's more noticeably bad with sound because like
Oh yeah. Oh,
like it's
and custom command. Hell yeah. What command do you want? You can add it because you're a mod. You can add your own command. Go for it. Yeah. Show me.
Steven punches Mark, and like it's like a really bad punch, and then just the way it cuts back to him.
Yeah.
It's just like. I mean, because he is punching himself, so like
True.
kind of hard, but
But okay, the CGI in this show is less than subpar. So
yeah,
You know.
I guess overall.
the whole show feels pretty like cheaply made to me. I don't know. Yeah, I think it was like probably I'm gonna say 10 mil an episode. No, more than that. 20 mil an episode.
There's also this moment, like the
Oh,
earth
yeah.
rumbling underneath, and then Steven's like, "Hey, do you feel that?"
Did you see how like shit the CGI was
Yeah,
there?
and look at the green screen
Yeah,
as well.
it's so
Yeah.
bad. It's so bad. It even looks bad there.
They're about to kiss.
Look at that. They
It's
literally
pretty
just
bad.
got the camera and went like,
Yeah.
they're like,
And that's why Steven says, "Hey, did you feel that?"
Yeah.
Because, like,
yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode.
Oh, Aaron, it is Nightbot. It's at exclamation point adcom. Stream Elements doesn't have commands. It's a Nightbot command, man.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this episode.
Yeah.
It wasn't the best even the first time I watched it because
Yeah.
it is just like a flashback episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just kind of meh.
Yeah.
Mid. It's mid. It's mid. Yeah, I don't think it's the same for Nightbot. You can try. If not, I'm sure there's a Nightbot predict command. Probably is. Ask Ray. I think he uses Nightbot. So tier list time.
I thought you didn't want to give it away. I quickly switched it.
Oh, all right.
Is it on the screen or not on the screen? It is? Okay. Nice.
No. Tier list time. So
Yeah.
here we go. Every
Here we go.
MCU movie ranked. You can see the title of this episode is every MCU movie ranked. So we're
That's what we're
holding
doing.
true on our promise, and
Yeah.
here is every MCU movie ranked. Thank you for the lurk. So starting off, we'll go well, not alphabetically, but whatever fucking
Order this
this
tier
is.
list has
Yeah.
put it in. Yeah.
yeah. So Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Really forgetful.
Yes.
Like just a movie.
Yeah.
Like-
Okay, if there's one thing I remember from that movie, it's that the ghost phasing effect is really cool.
yeah.
That,
Except
like-
Ghost is just like a really
Yes.
bad, like unutilized character.
I can't
Yeah.
remember Ghost at all.
Yeah,
In fact, I
yeah.
barely remember she exists.
But yes, her like phasing is like
yeah.
really cool.
And I mean, it's an Ant-Man movie. There was some good comedy in there.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
really liked the kitchen fight scene.
yeah, yeah.
So well done. Like Wasp just like kicks ass in that
Yeah,
fight scene.
even like the little toy cars like rolling
Yeah.
down the street as well, and then they're growing big and small.
Yes, that
and
was
like
really
the
good.
briefcase, the building that's like a briefcase
Yeah.
as well, shrunk down.
Yeah, there's
They're-
a few really cool
yeah,
moments.
yeah.
Just like
They get really creative with like the shrinking and enlarging.
yes, the shrinking stuff is just really interesting and really fun.
Yeah,
And they hold true on it pretty well. Like even if the physics of it don't make a whole lot of sense.
yeah,
Like in the first movie when there's a tank on a keychain, like how good is that? Like,
yeah, yeah.
like those little things are just fantastic. Shrinking effect is good. I like the post-credit scene. Obviously, that's pretty important.
I forget which one that is.
It's where they get
Oh.
he gets stuck in the quantum realm because
Oh,
Hope,
yeah.
Hope and
Yeah, yeah.
One of my favorite bits.
yeah, it's
that
a
is
really
a
good post-credit
awesome
scene.
post-credit scene.
Yeah, like not a bad movie.
Yeah.
It's not bad, but it's just
And
forgetful.
what did
It's
it?
just
It came between Infinity War and Endgame, right?
yeah, yeah,
So it's like a bit refreshing.
yeah.
A change of pace. It's literally just like it's contained within itself and then the post credit scene
Yes.
is like really important.
Yeah,
So it's like
exactly.
so you're still gonna go watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just really forgetful though. Like I don't know.
Yeah, it's just forgetful and it's not nearly as good as the first Ant-Man
No.
movie. And like at the end of the day, like the villain was pretty meh. Like the
Yeah.
random like bad guy. He was,
Yeah.
like a bad guy for
Yeah.
some reason.
Is it? Wait. Isn't it Lawrence Fishburne?
Yeah, it's Lawrence Fishburne, but then there's also like
But then there's
the,
also
the suit guy, like
Yeah.
the guy who wears a suit for some
Yeah, of
reason.
course. Walt.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
Walton Goggins.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Alright.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. He's not really that.
Not really that interesting. All in all, I think it's a C.
Yeah. See.
Also, this is all for performative reasons. We already have the tier list made.
Yeah.
We're just doing this again for the fun of it.
Yeah.
And for the content.
What's next? The first Ant-Man.
The first Ant-Man.
Well, we've already said it's better than this
Yes.
one.
Yeah.
It's like really charming.
It
Like,
is so good.
Yeah.
And like I know Edgar Wright was supposed to direct it, and you can see the Edgar Wright in that
Yeah.
movie so much.
Yeah.
The whole movie is like, especially when like Louis is like outlining all the events.
Yeah,
That's just
yeah.
Edgar Wright.
That's
like
really cool.
that is literally just Edgar Wright. So good. You can see that he wrote the movie and he produced the movie. Like, and like I think it was just someone took over from at the very last second before shooting started.
Yeah.
I think Edgar Wright did all of the pre-production for that movie, and then much like Fast 10, there was
Yeah,
the
yeah.
new director like,
Yeah.
as soon as they started filming.
Yeah.
So great Edgar Wright movie, very good. Liked it a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very
it's
very
super
fun movie.
Yeah.
It's not like
Lighthearted.
it's not like exceptional,
No.
but it's something that you can rewatch and have a
Yeah.
bit of fun watching.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
And it's sort of like, you have to give it props. It's introducing like, a character that most people wouldn't have known like before this movie
Yes,
came out. Like
true.
it's a new character. It's Ant-Man. It's like
And the fight with Yellow Jacket on like the toy train set is really
yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
Love
That's
that
really
fight
cool.
scene. Inside the briefcase as well.
Yeah.
Like, fighting
Oh,
with
yeah.
all like the pencils and
Yeah,
stuff
that's sick.
everywhere, and so good. Just great movie.
yeah.
Very funny, very light-hearted, humorous. Louis is great. Like,
Yeah.
the whole little gang they have going is quite fun.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of it. Like the first time I watched it, I really liked it, but I'm not the biggest fan now. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think just like because the Russian guy's putting on a really bad fake Russian accent, and then
Yeah, okay.
the black guy is kind of just forgettable, but he's a rapper, like
Yeah,
who's like just
Yeah.
And then I'm not the biggest fan of Michael Pena, but that's
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, okay, in both of these
and
movies,
also the villain is just another guy in a suit. No,
True.
But he's also like the most menacing villain ever for some reason because he literally kills a person by turning him into like a booger.
Okay, in both of these Ant-Man movies, I think we can agree that Paul Rudd is fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
He is so charming. In the second one where he tries to like learn magic.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
And his connection with is it Cassie? No.
Oh yeah, Cassie, his daughter.
His daughter. That's like so like heartwarming.
Plus, Ant-Man introduced Jimmy Woo.
Yeah, Ant-Man did introduce Jimmy Woo, and he's way better in that movie than he is in WandaVision.
Well, actually, he does the magic trick in one.
Oh, I know. That's a good carry on.
That's a good little Easter egg payoff. I quite like that. I can't believe they had Jimmy Woo and Darcy in WandaVision.
Yeah, exactly.
That's so random, but it's so good. I really like it.
I don't like that. We'll get to WandaVision.
Yeah. Okay, Ant-Man. Mid B.
B, yeah.
It's not high B, but it's also not low B.
Yeah,
it's
just
good.
kind of like smack bang in the middle. Yeah,
it's good.
It's a good movie.
Yeah,
like just good.
Yeah, it's just good. It's not exceptional.
Nah.
It's not bad. It's average.
Yeah,
maybe slightly above average.
Slightly above average. Yeah.
Cool. What's next? Age of Ultron.
Age of Ultron.
This is one of my favorite MCU movies. I'm not going to say it's one of the best MCU movies, but it's one of my favorite MCU movies.
I totally agree.
It's so much fun. Every time I watch that movie, and I've watched that movie a lot of times, it must have been at least 10, 11 times by now, I have so much fun watching that movie. If I'm stuck and I'm like, I want to watch a Marvel movie, but I don't know which one, it's always going to be Age of Ultron.
I don't know why. I think objectively it's the worst Avengers film.
Yes.
But
none of them are that bad, though.
No. No. Like, and I don't think this is objectively a bad film.
Yes.
It's just like there's a lot of flaws.
Yeah.
But yet somehow it's so fun and like and like there are some pretty silly moments but usually I can just get past it because and like look, the more content with the Avengers, like the happier I'm gonna be. Like,
but this is the only movie. This is the only movie in the whole MCU where we actually see the Avengers just hanging out.
Yeah, exactly.
And being like friends with each other.
Because they've already established their relationships.
Correct.
Unlike the first movie.
Yes.
And then it's not as serious or like
dark.
Well, it is world threatening, but like it just resolves at the end of this movie. You know, it's just Age of Ultron. Like it kind of lost significance after Thanos.
Yes. And it also has some really cool moments. Like, okay, dinner party scene. Yeah. Phenomenal. Yeah. Where they're trying to pick up Mjolnir. Incredible storytelling in that scene. Like when Ultron comes out and he's first born, unbelievable. Incredible, amazing.
From the start of the dinner party scene where like they're all mingling and then to the end where Ultron first appears in front of them and he's like that broken up robot and like it's so menacing and it's
when Mark Ruffalo falls into Scarlett Johansson's boobs. Just falls like on opposite sides of the room and then Ultron like comes into the room and then he teleports behind the bar and falls onto her. Amazing. Like what I like that they introduced Wakanda in this movie and Vibranium and Claw, like you'll see his Claw. That's pretty cool. Hulkbuster fight. Amazing.
That's really
love
cool.
that fight. Again, like, and even it's the first time that the Hulk is really threatening, and it's one of the only times that the Hulk is very threatening in the MCU, which is quite good.
Well, it's the last time we really get to see Hulk.
Yeah, exactly.
So far.
Yeah. Well, except I guess the other Hulks, but dumb Hulk doesn't really count.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, just like the original Incredible Hulk, where he's like,
Smash. Smash Hulk.
Smash Hulk.
Age of Ultron, I think it's a really good movie. I have a lot of fun watching it. I think we put it kind of low to mid A for now. Maybe we'll shuffle things around later.
It's A tier.
Yes, it's A tier for sure.
Just because of how fun it is and rewatchable. Like, I don't know why it's just so like... Yeah, it's just so rewatchable.
Yeah. And Ultron, and I know you don't like him, and
he's so corny.
He's like so corny, but at the same time, I think it's perfect for that movie. I think he's part of what makes the movie so fun.
Wanda.
Wanda
and Quicksilver. Quicksilver's really cool, but he dies. So.
But I like that. I like that he dies.
Yeah, that's true.
It's actually a meaningful death in the movie, and it sets Wanda up for this big character arc that spans like many films.
That's true.
So I think it's really good. I think the main focus of Age of Ultron is the relationships between the characters, and they do it so well.
Yeah.
So
They really
well.
do. Yeah.
Not to mention all the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. tie-ins as well. The Von Struckers, the
Yeah,
Helicarrier.
Mm.
So good.
Yeah.
Nick Fury's a legend in this movie as well.
Mm.
Fucking Tony Stark's amazing.
Yeah.
Mark Ruffalo's great. Everyone's great in this movie. The whole like Bruce Banner, Scarlett Johansson thing is really forced.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Whatever.
It's funny.
Mm.
And it's a
Yeah.
good movie. And I like that in the middle of the movie they have a little break. They have a little respite. They need to gather themselves. So they go to Hawkeye's farm.
Yeah.
I like that. A little like break in the middle of the movie.
Yeah, that's
Not
good.
many movies have that. You know, like a little bit of downtime.
Mm.
This movie, like, it has so many of those little moments
Yeah,
where
exactly.
they just get to sit and talk
Yeah.
and connect with each other.
Yeah.
And it's so fun and so interesting. I love it.
Mm.
Great movie. What's
Oh,
next?
I noticed we haven't been looking at the reviews of these movies.
True.
So we might run another tier list alongside of this, and just like based on, I guess, Rotten Tomatoes ratings of them.
Should we do our tier list first and then do the critic one?
I'm thinking we do it. I don't mind. Maybe.
I don't want to like break up my train of thought. I reckon at the
Yeah,
end we'll
okay.
compare them. We'll do the critic one and then we'll like look side by side and
Yeah.
we'll go.
Yeah.
These are the
Okay.
differences.
Yeah.
I reckon. Okay. So what's next? Infinity War.
War. Oh.
Great movie.
Oh.
One of the
Infinity
best.
War.
One of
Yeah.
the best.
It is. Oh.
So good.
So good.
The fact that it ends like it does.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's still. Yeah, I'd say it's still the best film I've ever seen in the cinema. Like, I'm not saying it's the
Yes.
best. It's my favorite film of all time. I think
Yeah.
it's the best I've ever seen in the cinema.
Yeah.
Even probably over Endgame and Spider-Man: No Way Home. I mean, those,
Yeah.
those are like totally different experiences.
Yeah.
But like,
Those were more hype based.
yeah, they were more
Yes.
hype based. But Infinity War, like, I started by like I watched as still like a proper movie, but just like
Yes.
just like the way my jaw dropped at
Yeah.
the end, because I was not
Yeah.
expecting that there was going to be like a part
Yeah.
2.
And the
and where
fact that
Thanos
like
won.
And the fact that like they set it up so perfectly for Endgame. Like in Infinity War, you keep expecting to see everyone together, and you don't. And like it's all these little teams,
Yeah,
and everyone's
yeah.
really scattered. And
Yeah.
after the events of Civil War, they're all still kind of still recovering,
Yeah,
and that's why
exactly.
Thanos doesn't. That's why Thanos wins, is because they're
Yeah.
not working together, and it makes the payoff for Endgame that much more satisfying.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, finally, like
exactly.
they're all together,
They're
and he
all
said
together.
Avengers Assemble.
Yeah.
Like, you know, if Infinity War didn't happen,
Yeah.
not only would Endgame's plot be null and void, but the actual like hype for Endgame wouldn't
Yeah.
be there.
Yeah, exactly.
Amazing movie. Like,
But it is just more of like a film than Endgame as
Yes.
well. Like, it's just,
yeah.
yeah.
Endgame is very fan service.
yeah, yeah.
Infinity War is actually a good
Yeah.
Avengers movie. Yeah. S tier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanos is probably one of the best villains ever, like, that
Yeah.
we've ever seen. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I think
he's
if
pretty
not,
good.
He is.
Yeah.
It's just like groundbreaking the way that like we got to see this anti-hero. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I loved about it? I was thinking about this the other day. I don't remember if this is just true or if I dreamt about this, but I think after waiting after all the credits, it was just like Thanos will return.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I remember saying that. Got
yeah.
Battery's not charging. What? Your computer keeps going down in battery.
Oh.
What the hell?
So my computer isn't charging. My phone didn't charge last night and didn't charge today.
Oh yeah.
So,
what
that's
is
pretty cool.
happening?
I guess.
If it
I'll
gets
just-
if it gets really low, I'll go get my charger.
Okay,
Because
yeah.
my charge is more. Oh, 12%. Okay, I'll go get my
Wow.
charger. What has happened in this podcast episode? No podcast episode goes smoothly.
Except the first one.
Except
Do
the
you remember
first-
how well the first one works?
So, Mitch, let's talk directly into this.
All right. I guess I'll keep talking about Infinity War.
How good is it?
It's so good. The Titan fight is probably the best fight in the whole MCU, in my opinion. Well, it would be up there.
Especially with Doctor Strange.
Yeah, and Doctor Strange is such a threat. Like, you can tell he's like one of the most powerful Avengers, and like just like the way he's like messing, messing with Thanos' mind on Titan, and it's like, and just the potential of all his abilities, and and he has the time stone. Oh, so cool. And like when they're all like doing the combos with the Guardians of the Galaxy, like Doctor Strange is creating the portals and Spider-Man's jumping through, and then
Yeah,
The fight on
Titan
Yeah.
is incredible.
incredible.
The fight on Titan is really, really good.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
still not charging.
Oh yeah.
Hold on.
Like in any movie.
Spider-Man becomes an Avenger officially.
True.
How
Yeah,
cool is
yeah,
that? Yeah. What else in this movie? It is a what?
Battery's not charging. Why are you not charging? What is happening? It's really weird, right?
Yeah, really.
Really weird.
Should I plug it into like the other port that the your thing is in?
Well, then it'll disconnect the thing.
Can we not just plug it back in, or not midstream? It's charging there. Oh.
No, it literally says batteries are not charging.
Why?
Why? It's literally. Do you see the charging?
Yeah,
symbol?
yeah.
What the hell?
Or maybe it is. Should we just wait a sec?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I might leave that slide just in
Okay.
case. That
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well, next, I suppose.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Infinity War
Yeah.
S tier.
Yep.
What's next?
Captain Marvel. C tier.
Far from S tier.
Yeah. It's
C.
not unwatchable.
No.
I'm not
no,
gonna watch it again.
Neither.
But when I was watching it,
Yeah.
I wasn't like, this is horrid.
Yeah.
No, it's really good things.
I'm one of those.
Phil Coulson, isn't it?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. What are the others do?
What's the guy's name? Talos?
Oh
Yeah.
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 And the Stanley cameo.
Oh, there's charging now. There you go.
okay,
Calculating time until full.
And Stan Lee cameo. What was that? What's that in this movie?
And he's really, I don't know if you
Isn't he reading a book?
Oh. He's really, you guys haven't seen the movies, so he's reading an old, like, you know how it's set in the 80s or whatever?
Mhm.
He's reading the script of a film called Mallrats, which he's in. And
Oh, yeah, that's
he's saying
right.
his line.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's right.
And I love Mallrats.
Yeah, right. Welcome in, Vex, by the way.
Welcome, welcome.
You could probably try plugging it back in. Plug the thing back in, if you can.
Why?
Yeah. Plug like the double adapter back in and then
Yeah.
go on. Because it seems to be charging now. Very weird. But Vex, how's it going? We're doing our ranking of every Marvel movie while at the same time trying to figure out why the podcast is falling apart around us.
Jeez, it's like smoking.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what is going on.
Give Bex a summary so far.
Yeah, okay, Vex, here we go. So we've got Avengers Infinity War in S tier. We've got Age of Ultron in A tier. Ant-Man in B. And Ant-Man and the Wasp in C tier.
And Captain Marvel in there.
Yeah, we've got one in each. I feel like we
Yeah.
should put Captain Marvel in
No,
there.
Captain Marvel.
But it's not.
Captain
It's,
Marvel is C tier.
It's C. I watched
It's not
it,
a
I watched
failure
it,
of a
I watched it
movie.
in cinemas and I watched it once out of cinemas, like kind of recently. Maybe
Exactly.
it's last year.
Yeah.
And I don't need to watch it again.
You don't need to watch it again.
Nah,
But
but it
at the
is-
same time, when you're watching it, you're not like, this is fucking horrific.
Yeah, because I
You're
think
like,
just-
this is just mid.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think like the quality is just good enough to be like
Yeah.
to be bearable.
It's just mid.
Um,
The CGI is decent.
Yeah,
I like the CGI. Like, there's some shots where you're like, damn, that was a really cool shot. You know, Coulson's great. It's a fine movie. I don't
Yeah,
really
I-
care. I don't care about the army, and I don't care about Captain Marvel.
No,
and
no.
it's basically an army movie and a Captain Marvel movie, and I
Yeah.
just don't care about either
Yeah,
of them.
but like Nick Fury and Coulson are the best parts. I think.
Yes.
I'm not even so sure about Talos.
Mm.
I don't know. I don't think.
I think the scrolls.
like he's just like for the way he looks, it's so jarring to see him so like witty and like
Yeah,
and
true.
quippy and yeah. It's great. Yeah, sure. I agree,
I like
but
that.
it's so jarring and weird. Like I just can't get used to it. Like,
Yeah.
The first half is like depicted as a villain.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, I don't like that he's not. It's
Yeah.
because yeah.
Okay, but to be honest, they're just setting the scrolls up for Secret Invasion, right? They're not
Yeah,
doing
it's-
anything with the scrolls in this movie. It's just
No.
a setup.
Yeah.
And it's a cool idea. Like the fact
Yeah.
that they can be anyone. It's just a cool idea.
Mm.
Your Day's Good, but Valor Wise tilted to Diamond 1. Oh my god, from Radiant.
Oh
D-rank
no.
from Radiant to Diamond
Oh,
1. Vex,
no.
that's so sad. Captain Marvel, C tier. It's
Yeah.
below Ant-Man and the Wasp. I think
Below
it's just below Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah. Hang on. One more quick thing about Captain Marvel. What do you think at the end where like do you think she learns her lesson? Because, okay, I forget how exactly this goes, but just the way she fucking like
Fuck off.
rails on
Okay.
what's the Kree villain?
Oh, like the
What's his actor? What's the
Jude
actor's
Law.
name? Jude Law.
Yeah.
Like the way she just like fucking destroys him. Do you think that's satisfying, or do you think that she hasn't learned her lesson? It seems
No,
like
it's not supposed to be that she's learned her lesson. It's supposed to be a big woman moment.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like it's not about learning her lesson.
No,
It's
we're
about
not
being.
saying
But it'd be even more powerful if she had learned her lesson and
Yes.
didn't kill him.
Yes. Yeah.
But no.
I don't know. I don't really understand.
Woman is stronger than man.
Yeah. I mean, it has some. Okay, I do like the music in Captain Marvel. Though.
Yeah, kind of.
I think the
forget it.
music's
Or is it
pretty
just like 80s music?
Yeah. 90s music. It's
No,
pretty good.
90s, yeah.
Yeah, Guardians is better, but Captain Marvel's not bad. Not Radiant yet, just Immortal 3 to Diamond 1, but this is still bullshit. Oh my god, Bex, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, what have we got next? First Avenger? Is that First Avenger or is that Winter Soldier?
Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Oh god. We get into this now.
Controversial. Controversial.
Are you
Okay,
ready?
I'm just gonna go out and say it. B tier. It's B tier. It's not a good movie. I checked my letterbox from like 4 years ago when I first saw the movie. 3 stars, and it holds accurate.
Yeah.
It holds
It's
accurate.
just like it's mid.
Yeah.
right? Like
It's mid.
I don't know why people hype it up.
It has some good like spy moments, which are fun.
Yeah.
But overall,
Yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of like a bit bland and a bit.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't. And
I just think Captain America is a mid character. None of his movies are going to be good because he's not a good character.
Yeah, yeah.
So like, yeah.
And then Falcon doesn't exactly carry
True,
it, does he? Because
true.
I don't like Falcon.
Yeah.
I
I mean, I love Shield. I love Hydra.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the best part of the movie is Shield and a Hydra. But other than that, like Alexander Pierce is a really boring villain.
Oh, I hate him. He's so boring.
He's so
Yeah.
boring. Falcon is really
Yeah.
useless.
Why couldn't they have half the movie Agents of Shield
Yes.
doing Shield and Hydra stuff and infiltrating, and they play like a significant role in helping Captain America. And Captain, they never meet up,
Yeah.
but they're doing like behind the scenes stuff
Yeah.
that helps Captain America
Well,
win the save the
Okay,
day.
what I really love
It's a
about
no-brainer.
Winter Soldier is the ramifications it has on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I don't care about Captain America,
Yeah.
but I care about those random like S.H.I.E.L.D. office workers that have like
Yeah.
had their lives torn upside down. Like no one really knows who to trust
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah.
Like that's great. That is fantastic. But that doesn't happen in Captain America Winter Soldier. That happens in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
it happens because of Captain America Winter Soldier, but it doesn't make Captain America Winter Soldier a good movie.
Yeah.
Just
It's just mid.
make sure the plot's
Yeah.
They're one
What
into
is-
the computer.
Yeah. What is happening today? I think it's
and
fine.
also,
No. Captain America Winter Soldier, mid.
what do you
Yeah.
think about Winter Soldier?
Yes, the Winter Soldier is cool.
Yeah.
Bucky is cool.
Bucky on the bridge is cool.
Yeah.
What about
I don't think the third act is good. I think the third act is pretty shit.
I think it sounded like
No, okay. I think overall he's cool throughout the movie.
Yes.
Yeah, and definitely the bridge scene with all
Yeah,
the
the knife
knife
flipping
shit,
and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the third act is really terrible.
Yeah.
I just don't like how it's like a big disaster thing with like massive helicarriers.
Yeah,
and
it
then,
should have
like,
just
they're all
stayed being a
blowing up and
spy
then-
movie with
Yeah,
assassins
yeah,
and like
exactly.
you know infiltrating each other and
Yeah.
imagine if like Bucky like worked his way up the ranks of Shield from the inside.
Yeah,
And like
yeah.
you know did something like how cool would that be? And he was like trying to like he works his way up through Shield and you just hear about like this guy who's working his way up the
Yeah,
ranks
yeah.
of Shield or whatever.
Yeah.
And then one day Captain America goes to meet him and Bucky like stabs him or something. And like that's the reveal. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
towards the end of the movie, Bucky
Yeah.
just stabs him. And then from there, then Captain America has to go heal. He barely escapes with his life.
Yeah, yeah.
He goes to heal. And then at the end, it's just like a one-on-one fist fight with
Yeah,
Bucky.
yeah,
None of
yeah.
this like helicarrier, like
Yeah, yeah.
killing the world thing.
Alexander
Yeah.
Pierce bullshit.
Yeah.
Like,
the elevator scene.
yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. It's only good because it pays off in Endgame when he says Hail Hydra.
That's so sick.
Yeah.
How does I forget what happens in Endgame that they do differently?
Well, in Winter Soldier, they like he walks into the elevator and
Yeah,
they
yeah.
all attack him and they have a big
Yes,
fight.
yeah.
But in Endgame, they're like about to attack him, and
Yeah.
then he's like, "Hail Hydra,"
Oh yeah.
because
Yeah.
they don't know that he
Yeah. Okay.
knows that they're Hydra yet. Yeah. Yep. Mid. First Avenger. Here
First
we go.
Avenger.
C. Just
Yeah.
literally,
See, I think
just a war movie.
I
like war
I don't
movies.
remember it that well. Like I've barely seen it
Mhm.
enough times.
Yeah, but-
like just from memory, it is.
It's
kind of
all
just,
just
a
like
bit of a boring
American
war
war
movie.
propaganda. I really just don't
Yeah.
like it. It's like, wow, look at Captain America.
Yeah.
And I know it's kind of half the point,
Yes,
but
but like it's not funny enough.
it's not
or
funny
not,
enough,
like-
and it's not ironic enough
Yeah.
for it to land as
Yeah.
being the point.
Mm.
It just kind of lands as
and
it
I'm not so
being
sure about Red Skull as a villain.
Yeah.
It's kind of just a bit boring.
just a bit meh.
Yeah, because he's just Hitler, but just
Yeah, but not.
Marvel form.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. And I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't really care that much about it, to be honest.
No.
Again, good tie-ins in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Really good tie-ins to that movie in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Love Peggy.
Yeah.
Peggy, fantastic.
Yeah.
Good tie-ins to Agent Carter. Speaking of
Okay.
tie-ins, that movie has good tie-ins,
Mm.
but the movie itself is
Well, it's important. It's obviously
Yeah.
very important.
Yeah.
But just like, I don't know.
yeah,
As a movie, it's just not very interesting.
yeah. What's next? Civil War.
All the Captain America movies.
Yep.
Finishing off a Civil War.
Yep. C.
Yeah. Also C.
Yep. Yeah.
Whereabouts would we put it above? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Above
Yeah.
Ant-Man was. Well, I just like it's just not a Captain America movie because
Yes.
like they realize that they can't make 3 movies out of this kind of bland character,
Yes.
so they need to hype it up with basically
Well,
like
the whole thing to me,
another Avengers movie.
the whole thing to me just felt like a marketing stunt.
Yeah.
The whole like, united we stand, divided we fall. Like, come see your favorite heroes fight each other for no reason
Yeah, yeah.
whatsoever,
Yeah.
based on the loosest plan any villain has ever had in existence.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Zemo's plan made 0 sense.
Yeah.
And it was just there
It's a cool.
to make the heroes fight each other.
It has a lot of potential, and it's a really cool concept that like the villain isn't necessarily like another guy with powers.
Yes.
But he's also not really a guy with a suit. He's like
Yeah.
but like the way he like can manipulate minds
Yes,
and like make
yeah.
the heroes fight against each other. But I just
Yeah.
think like the way they executed it, he
Yes.
does have a really loose plan.
Yeah.
And like it,
It's
yeah.
very weak. It's a
Yeah.
very weak plan.
Mm.
For some reason, Bucky is like the bad guy again, or something.
Yeah.
Like for no reason.
Yeah.
Or the world thinks he is.
Mm.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Like Black Panther is cool.
Black
Panther
Panther
is fantastic
yeah.
in that movie.
But Black Panther is cooler in this movie than he is his own
Yes,
movie. Like
yeah.
this is the Black Panther movie.
Yeah.
Except he just doesn't like get that much screen time.
Yeah.
But he's really cool.
hmm I mean, Spider-Man,
Spider-Man.
fantastic.
Look, I do like I do sort of like the fight scene between all the heroes.
Can you
But
believe
it's just like random.
Can you
and a bit
believe
of
they
stunt.
introduced
stuff.
Spider-Man in a Captain America movie? Like, what?
Yeah.
Why
It's
did
really random.
Spider-Man get introduced in a Captain America
It is
movie?
really random.
That is really weird.
Um,
Thanks for the lurk facts. Also, wasn't he in the trailer?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in it.
Oh, what?
Like, why did they give that away in
no,
the
but
trailer?
this is before they knew how to like fucking
Do cameos.
Yeah,
Yeah. Anyway.
At the very end, after like the title, it's Civil War. And then
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah. Under rules. or
Oh, the
whatever,
rules.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Hey everybody.
Yeah.
War Machine nearly dies.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I really like Civil War. I just
Yeah. Wanda gets more powerful, and she is my favorite Marvel character. So she gets a little bit more screen time. I like I like how it expands on her and Vision's relationship a bit as well.
Yeah.
Because then when it gets taken away from her, it makes it that much more
Actually,
painful.
the political side of it kind of makes sense.
Mm,
I don't mind the
I
politics
like the
in this movie.
Sokovia Accords and
Yeah, the
stuff.
Soviet Accords because
Yeah.
it makes sense and it's
Yes.
kind of interesting.
But then it never pays off.
Yeah.
Like in Infinity War, they're like, well, fuck the Sokovia Accords, we're just gonna do what we want anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
You know?
Yeah, yeah.
Like nothing eventuates out of the Sokovia
Yeah,
Accords. And, like
yeah.
it doesn't lead to anything. So it's just kind of meh. Again, it seems like it's there for a plot device.
Mm.
It's a great idea.
Yes,
I like
yeah.
the politics of it.
Yeah.
But it's just kind of
Mm.
it doesn't like they don't follow through with it enough so that it actually has consequences.
Mm.
Because
Yeah, yeah.
imagine if in Infinity War Thanos comes down to Earth and like half the heroes aren't allowed to go fight him.
Mm.
Like how how good would
Yeah,
that have been?
yeah,
But
yeah.
no, they just ignore it. They're like,
Yeah.
okay, whatever.
Yeah.
We'll just do what we want anyway.
Yeah.
We're heroes. You have eaten. Welcome back, Luca. What did you eat?
Mission report, December
16,
1991. Okay, I'm reconsidering here. Should we not just move it up to B and put it right beside Winter Soldier? Because I feel like I have them rated the exact same in my eyes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's only 2 below Winter Soldier anyway.
I know, but do you reckon I reckon it's B tier.
Yeah.
Like it's
sure.
I don't think it's as bad as C. Like at the bottom of B, this is gonna be at the bottom of B tier.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I think so.
I just think it needs to be right beside Winter Soldier.
Yeah, okay.
Because I rate them the same.
Yeah. Sausage and potatoes, very nice. I wish I had sausages right now. Like fucking
Ooh,
snag.
sausage.
Ooh, sausage.
Doctor Strange.
Oh, great movie.
It's a good movie.
It's really good.
I feel like I just don't care about it now that I've seen the second one, because the second one is just so much better.
Yeah.
But this is on its own still really
Yeah,
good.
it's still a really good movie.
We talked about it.
Off to
Was it
go
last week?
play Halo. Enjoy, Luca.
Did we talk about it last week or the week
Yeah,
before? I don't
last
know.
week.
So we probably didn't need to go that in depth
No.
with it.
A.
But it's A.
It's A.
Where did we put it?
Pretty much at the end of A. It's right below Age of Ultron. I actually think Age of Ultron should be higher than it, though.
Yeah.
I think it should be lowest A.
Yeah. Lowest A.
What's next? Endgame.
Endgame.
Endgame is A.
Yeah, another A movie.
Yeah. Again, it's very fan service based. Everything good about
Above
that movie
Age
is
of Ultron, right?
Oh.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, surely, right?
Yeah, yes. But barely. I think they're like,
Yeah, they're probably.
well, they are next to each other.
Yeah.
I think that's good.
Yeah. Look, like great movie, and like,
Yeah.
and it's so fan servicey, but it needs to be, and it
Yes.
deserves to be with how much Marvel content we've seen.
Yes.
And it's the end of an era.
Yeah.
It's just like,
It's also just like the perfect movie to close out
Exactly,
the MCU. Or like close out that like trilogy
yeah,
of the MCU.
it was such an experience in cinemas.
Just like, and I rewatched it very recently, and I rewatched it on a really good TV. And
Yeah.
A, the cinematography is beautiful,
Yeah.
like gorgeous, and B, at the end where Caps with Peggy dancing, like actually like made my hair stand.
Yeah.
I had like goosebumps everywhere. I was like,
Yeah.
dude, that was the most beautiful ending to like that story of the MCU possible. Great little wrap up. I like the little highlight reel of going back through like the major events of the MCU.
Yeah.
Quite good. That's how you do a flashback episode, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, good movie. Obviously very fan servicey, but really fun seeing it in theaters. And every time, it's not super rewatchable, but every time I do rewatch it, like every couple of years, I'm like, yeah, good. Guardians of the Galaxy. I think this is I mean, I know you don't love it as much as I do.
No.
But I think this is fantastic. Like the character relations again, like is something that James Gunn does really well.
Yeah.
And the music is great, and it's the only MCU movie that has any color in it
Yeah.
at all. And it's so vibrant and so fun and so like fresh for that time as well. Like no other MCU movie is like it.
Yeah.
I think it goes into A. I think it
Into A
into
or
S.
S?
Into S.
Yeah.
Great movie just because it's so different.
Yeah. See, look, I'm happy to put it in S. I'm totally content with that. I would just like put it the rung below in A.
Yeah.
I don't dislike it at all. Like it's a good movie, and I'm happy with it being an S simply because of, I don't know, it just like it changed the formula of MCU movies, and it was so like groundbreaking for the MCU.
Yeah.
And like in the way in how differently it was directed and all the colors and again, it's a new series, so and a new characters, so and just the way that they can effectively introduce these new characters and make everyone love them and make them such like marketable, like a marketable property is really impressive. Because like I don't know jack shit about the Guardians of the Galaxy, but like somehow they made it so fucking cool.
And also the music is incredible. Like honestly, those 80s songs would not have like ever been touched by the light of day ever again if it wasn't for that movie. Amazing. Good movie. Well made. Good.
Yeah, like the only thing I find about it is that I didn't watch it at the time it came out, so I don't have nostalgia for it.
Yes.
And I just feel like some of it's a bit dated.
Yeah.
And like, you know, even some of the jokes, like it's so charming and lighthearted, but like
Yeah.
some of the jokes just don't land because they've dated a bit. But
yeah.
like, but yeah, really good, really good.
Volume 2, however, I reckon that's just pretty average.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
I think I've
but
seen it like once, so I
yeah.
really don't remember anything about it.
It's not
but
bad, but Ego's just not that interesting of a
Yeah,
villain, and
it doesn't have any stakes on like on the rest of the
Yeah,
MCU. Does it?
exactly.
It's kind of just, which I feel like is a lot of the case with a lot of the sequel
yes,
movies of trilogies.
Yes.
In the MCU.
yeah,
Is like they don't have any stakes on anything else. They're just kind of like standalone, but like, and just kind of forgetful.
yeah.
I feel like that's also the case with this. But
I think it's just
what do
B
you
tier.
think? Yeah.
It's not bad. It's definitely watchable. I've definitely seen it more than
Okay.
twice.
Yeah.
Um,
I might watch it again soon.
yeah, I think I could be down to watch it again soon.
Mm.
Probably been a couple years
Yeah.
or two.
So where would you put it?
Probably just
Um.
high B, not
Yeah.
top B, but
Above
high B.
Ant-Man?
Yeah, above Ant-Man. I think just because it's more interesting of a movie than Ant-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Ant-Man is just still a very kind of bland Marvel formula kind of
Yeah.
movie. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is a little bit more fun and
Introduces
colourful.
Mantis, and
Yeah.
then she nearly kills old Thanos.
Yeah, true.
Nearly saves the day.
Yeah.
But then Star-Lord.
Yeah, thanks,
happens.
Tom. Far From
Far
Home,
From Home. Spider-Man.
lower than mid. This is,
Yeah.
okay, without a doubt, this is the worst Spider-Man movie
Yes.
ever.
Yes.
It's not a bad movie,
Yes. Yeah.
but it's
Um,
the...
Spider-Man 3 is better than this.
It doesn't-
Yes. Spider-Man
Yeah.
3 is so like ridiculously bad that it's fine.
Yes. And
Yeah.
also, this movie, like, Spider-Man doesn't swing once.
Yeah.
Mysterio
And-
is
and-
the
and-
weirdest Spider-Man villain.
Yes, and the majority,
the planet.
the majority of the movie, like Spider-Man's just like, remember that fight scene in, where are they? Venice.
Yeah,
Venice.
yeah.
Where Mysterio is fighting the
Yes,
monster.
yeah.
And like Spider-Man's just like sitting around.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like, what? It's like,
Yeah.
this is not what I paid for.
Yes.
It makes sense because in the movie, like he just wants to be on holidays and doesn't
Yeah.
want to be doing it. But like,
Yeah.
it's just like so boring when he's not doing anything.
Yeah, and there's no
he's not
buildings for him to
swinging
swing
or-
off.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't really understand
Yeah,
why
yeah,
the
and-
why the big like villain of the movie is drones.
Yeah. But like
Like-
before that, when you don't realize it's like the elementals.
Yes.
But like, but it's like, how is that a Spider-Man villain? 'Cause
Yes.
you can't do anything against
Yeah.
them. Like,
Yeah.
shoot webs at water
Yes.
or fire or
Yeah.
like,
What's he gonna do?
yeah. And I get that's the point because it's supposed to be
Yeah.
Mysterio.
And I know like Mysterio is supposed to be illusions and whatever, and that's fine. But No Way Home does that so much better in the Doctor
Yeah.
Strange v Spider-Man fight.
yeah.
How good is that fight? He
Yeah.
still swings. He's like swinging around different debris that's floating everywhere.
Mm.
He's like, you know, they're doing the trippy like circle things.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
shooting webs and like doing
Yeah,
math
yeah,
and figuring
yeah,
shit out.
exactly, yeah.
That's fantastic. That's
Yeah.
the way how that's how to do like a trippy Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Scene.
And that shouldn't be an environment where Spider-Man can like thrive with his web slinging,
Yeah.
but he does anyway because
Mm.
they make it so creative.
Yeah.
And, like,
Whereas Mysterio is just boring.
yeah, and they wasted Jake Gyllenhaal
Yeah,
in this
I know,
movie. It's such
I
a
know.
shame. Because
And-
Mysterio could be a really cool.
Yes, and the
character.
whole thing is just Tony Stark like is like the lead, like the pushing factor of this movie again.
I quite like it in this movie because he's gone, and one of the
Yes.
best parts of the movie is when, well, okay, like yeah, one of the best parts of the movie is when Peter Parker is in the Netherlands, like he wakes up in the Dutch jail,
Yeah.
and like
Oh yeah.
like there's all like the like, oh, people in Netherlands are so nice. Not only I love that, but then when he gets on the jet on
Yes, yes,
Happy's
there's that
jet,
really touching moment and stuff.
yeah, the touching moment, and he's like he's configuring his suit and personalizing
Yeah,
his suit,
and
and
he
he's
looks like
he
Stark,
looks like
yeah.
Stark, and then like Happy's just like looking at him.
Yeah.
Like that's a really touching
It's really
moment.
good.
I quite like.
Yeah, I just
whole-
don't like that Jake Gyllenhaal is
Oh,
only
yeah.
the villain because he's after the Stark sunglasses.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
it's the same thing with Vulture. Vulture had it out for Stark, so Vulture doesn't like Spider-Man.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It doesn't have anything to do with Spider-Man. It's
No.
fine with Vulture because I like the thing with like Liz, and I like the thing that Spider-Man's trying to grow up on himself, like by himself, and stop Vulture by himself.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Vulture just kind of diverts his attention to him.
Yeah.
But in Far From Home, Mysterio is literally a Stark villain.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
Yeah.
he's just Aldrich Killian from Iron Man 3.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Mm.
Yeah. But not as cool, because Aldrich Killian is cooler.
No, he's not. I fucking hate him.
Yeah. Oh, the illusion
Yeah,
things
yeah.
are cool, but
And
he's not a good Spider-Man villain, is what I'm trying to
no,
say.
yeah. And because it's not a good Spider-Man movie,
Mm.
it may be a good Marvel movie,
Yes.
and it's a good Peter Parker movie.
Yeah.
But it's not a good Spider-Man
Yes,
movie.
exactly.
And one of the best scenes in MCU history ever is when Jake Gyllenhaal is in the pub, and he's like, and it's like a old Disney film where he's like and let's like, you know, drink mead and like and let's party, you know, and he's like, and you, Barbara, when you did that thing, and then like it shows flashbacks of things we've never seen before, and it's like you did that, and then all the crowd's like, yeah. Like you should see the extra acting in that thing. It's hilariously bad.
Anyway, all in all,
Yes.
where the fuck is it? Oh, low B.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh my god.
Where would you put it though? Like there?
What is it? It's above. It's just below Ant-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, 10 years ago, The Avengers was released in theater, right?
Yeah.
Did you know it was originally rated R and it took Marvel 3 attempts to get its PG-13?
Really?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
original Avengers movie.
Yeah.
Was rated R.
Oh.
I wish it stayed R.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah.
All right. The Incredible Hulk. Let's keep this short because I've never watched it.
F.
That's, yeah, it is.
F.
Surely
It's
it is.
bad. It's bad. The CGI is bad. Edward Norton is bad. Everyone
Yeah.
in this movie is bad.
Like, there's like 3 things on it.
I like nothing about it. And I especially hate the fact that Shang-Chi tied into it just so people would go back and watch it.
How did it?
Abomination.
Abomination.
Yeah.
It was much different.
Yeah, no, but like, okay, Marvel does this thing where if a movie flops, they'll tie it into a really good movie so that people are forced to go back and watch the flopped movie and it gains a kind of cult status.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what they did in Endgame with Thor the Dark World. Why would they tie Endgame into Thor the Dark World unless they specifically wanted people to go back and watch Thor the Dark World?
I had to get
The reality stone. Yeah, I know. But why would they put the reality stone in Thor the Dark World? Plus, the Collector has the reality stone at the end of that movie. They could have just gotten it from the Collector. Yeah, but okay. All I'm saying is that could have been avoided. They
Yeah,
tied
yeah.
it into
I
Thor the
get what you're
Dark World
saying.
just so that
yeah.
people would go back and watch Thor the Dark World. And that's the same thing they did with The Incredible Hulk, and it doesn't make it a better movie than it is.
There's one thing you should watch. It's when Tim Roth, the Abomination, before he becomes Abomination, gets kicked by Hulk, and he ragdoll across a pool park.
Oh,
and just
yeah.
smashes into a tree.
Yeah.
It's brutal.
Really?
It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
bad.
Which movie is this?
Iron Man 1.
Iron Man 1.
Right? Or was that 2?
That's it.
That's 2.
It's 2.
Oh, what? Nice wearing
Iron Man 2. Pretty
I
mid.
don't think it's that good.
No,
really.
it's not. It's C tier. It's C.
See.
It's high C.
It's
better than Ant-Man
I don't
and the
even.
Wasp.
I don't even know if I've watched it in full. Like I've seen parts of it.
Yeah, but there's
And like the most memorable part is the F1 race in Monaco, and then Elon Musk is there.
yeah, but the briefcase suit is my favorite Iron Man suit
Okay. Yep.
out of
fair
any
enough.
Iron Man
Yeah,
suit
yeah.
ever. I think it just has cool moments. He and Rhodey have like a little budding friendship
Okay.
throughout the movie.
It's the better roadie.
It's the
anyway,
better
right?
Rhodey. Whiplash is pretty uninteresting.
Yeah.
Whiplash is pretty boring.
Yeah.
Justin Hammer's kind of cool though. I like he's
Okay,
like
yeah.
got a little bit of charisma. I
Yeah.
quite like it.
I
What?
really want him to come back.
Yeah, Justin Hammer's great in that movie.
Who is Justin Hammer?
The main guy, the main villain.
Oh,
Yeah.
Whiplash. No.
No,
He's
he
not-
like funds Whiplash.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See, I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
I guess I haven't seen it. I don't know.
Yeah, Justin Hammer's good.
I've seen like the first half of it. Just...
Yeah, Justin
Yeah.
Hammer's good. Like fun villain. It's a little bit of fun.
So it's pretty
nothing-
bad, but there are redeeming parts, which
Yeah.
I think is why it's C.
Yes. Yeah.
So
Oh,
we're-
it's definitely not unwatchable like an Ant.
Yeah,
And it's
okay.
definitely more watchable than Captain Marvel or Ant-Man and the Wasp.
okay.
So
Yep.
yeah.
There it goes. Iron Man 3.
Okay, I know
What a
we have this
movie.
A. I think it should be S. I'm not even. I think it should be lowest S. This movie is so good.
I think I'm happy with it being A. I think I'm happy with it being A.
highest.
Like yeah. like-
Highest A.
sure. Yeah. Okay.
Highest A.
Highest A. Highest A.
It's really good.
It is really good.
Like Iron Man being forced to go without being Iron Man.
Yeah.
And like use his inventive smarts to solve problems.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
the dynasty,
The dynasty,
where it's Tony Stark just being ingenious
Yeah.
and like, that's so good.
I like Harley, the little kid.
Yeah.
Harley's very endearing. All the suits at the end, amazing.
Yeah.
That's how you do
Yeah,
fan
yeah.
service without it being over the top.
Yeah, exactly.
Is
Yeah.
the fans like the suits? Let's give them all the suits.
Yeah.
That's how you do it properly. And it takes itself seriously. So it's a serious movie. It's not like a buddy haha. If that movie was made today, that movie would be like a Harley and Tony team up for a fun boy adventure. Whereas it's not. It's like a serious movie. It's a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Love it.
I just think it's a really good Iron Man movie.
Yes.
And I think like it completes the trilogy really well.
Yeah. It's so good. It's so good. And it fulfills his character arc a little bit as well.
Yeah. It feels like what like Disney do with like especially a lot of their animated movies where they just keep making movies and it's like and you're expecting it to be bad because it's like, oh, why do they keep making these movies like Toy Story 4, Cars 3, you know, like but then like they just make it good.
Yes.
That feels like this feels like that. Like you expect it to be bad, but it's actually really good.
And I like the best time. And I like him like struggling with his PTSD. I think that's really interesting. Like, he went through a wormhole in space.
Yeah.
Like obviously he's gonna have some flashbacks for that.
Yeah.
It leads on to him creating Ultron in Age of Ultron. Like it directly ties into his PTSD. So good.
Okay, I'm not really a fan of a lot of the side characters except what's his name? What's the guy in Shang-Chi?
The Mandarin.
The Mandarin.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the Mandalorian. The Mandarin.
Yeah.
He's fucking cool.
He's so good.
Yeah, so good.
He's so good. I love him.
But like, I don't like Aldrich Killian. I think he's pretty menacing, but I don't like him.
Yeah, well, he's like a hateable villain.
Yeah, hateable villain.
Yes.
I hate all the extremist people.
Yeah.
Like James Badge Dale. If you don't know who James Badge Dale is, look up his picture. Just search that name on Google and tell me you don't want to punch him in the fucking face. James Badge Dale. I'll remember that name forever. I hate him. But that just means he's doing a really good job.
Yeah.
And I really hate the girl Tony Stark had a fling with like all those years ago.
Yeah.
And like she hangs out with
Aldrich
Pepper.
Oh yeah. But she's like on Aldrich's side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate her. Like she's such a bad actor in that movie. Like she's so bad. Yeah. She's like, oh yeah, I'm an American girl. Like, you remember how I'm an American girl? I'm gonna be more of an American. And like the part where Tony Stark's house gets like shot by missiles. Yeah. She's like a missile is coming towards the house, and she's like, guys. What?
Yeah.
I hate her with a passion.
Yeah. I also just love that house scene though.
Yeah.
Amazing. The fact that the thing that will stick with me the most about Iron Man 3 is the Tobuscus sing-along trailer. So Tobuscus used to do this series where he'd take like a popular trailer and he'd like make a song about the trailer and like set it to the trailer.
Oh,
and like it's fantastic. And he's like, slow motion, look up.
Okay.
That'll stick with me forever. That was a big part of my childhood.
Fair enough.
Okay, Iron Man 1.
Iron Man 1.
It's good. I think it's just under. Just under Iron Man 3. Probably, I think put it below Endgame because we kind of moved Iron Man 3 around a little bit. I think it's just below Endgame. It just
it has an Age of Ultron.
No.
Like there.
Yeah. Look, it has to be A tier. It's the movie that started the whole MCU. Yeah. It's good. It's really solid. Yeah. Every time I watch that movie and I see him suiting up for the first time in Mark 1 is cool. Yes. But Mark 2 is my favorite suit of all time. Yeah, right. I know I said the briefcase one was my favorite. Briefcase one is the coolest.
Is the
Mark
coolest
2.
in how he like gets the suit, gets into it.
Exactly. Yeah. But Mark 2, like the full silver suit, and it's like being screwed onto him by like Jarvis.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah. Fantastic. Such an iconic moment. Tony Stark, like Robert Downey Jr. is so good in that movie. And it's like him being peak Robert Downey Jr. in that movie. And I love it. I love it. It's so good.
Yeah.
All right. We have a lot of these to get through. So.
A lot of these we aren't doing.
True.
To be fair.
True.
Black Panther. Pretty controversial as well.
Yeah.
Because like, I think
I really like.
People felt like they were supposed to like it because it's like
political.
politically and like
Yeah, look,
lots of
I
black
liked-
actors.
I liked the
movie.
politicalness of it,
But-
I quite liked the culture of it, and I liked the
Yeah.
culture of Wakanda,
Yeah.
and I liked the whole conflict with Killmonger about whether he's doing the right thing or not.
Mm.
Killmonger
Killmonger redeems the movie
Incredible.
and he lifts it
Yes.
to what?
Yeah,
B,
yeah.
the lowest B tier.
Yeah, we'll put it low B for now. We can do
Yeah.
it later if we want to.
Um,
But
because
yeah,
I'm not the biggest fan of the movie, but Killmonger is so fucking cool.
Killmonger's great. Hello. Killmonger's great. The final fight is garbage.
Yes. Oh,
So
it's
bad.
infamous.
Yeah.
Like it's that bad.
Yeah.
Um,
Absolutely awful. But like, I didn't hate it when I watched it in cinemas. I definitely like when you walk away hearing all the stars. in the
Yeah. Yeah.
cinemas, Great,
That's true.
best moment of my life.
That's true.
I don't know.
And like when T'Challa's looking out into the sunset with
Yes,
like Killmonger
yeah.
who just died, and
Yeah.
like that's a powerful moment.
And I like all the tribal things, like all the
Yeah.
tribal like rituals and
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
that they have. Great.
like
you
the
know.
world building is
Yes.
really cool for
Yeah.
like for Wakanda.
Yeah.
It's such a and then like the political side of the movie
Yeah.
as well, as you said.
Yeah, and I like how
Um,
Wakanda's also like supposed to be like this like kind of like half third world nation, but that
Yeah.
also has the most advanced
Yeah,
technology in the
yeah.
world. It's really interesting.
Yeah, such a cool dynamic.
Yeah, really really cool. But yeah, it's. I feel like it's better than Far From Home.
Is it? I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like I'd rather watch Black Panther than Far From Home, but they're also like I'd rather not watch either of them. But if I had to pick one, it would be Black Panther.
I think maybe.
Maybe Far From Home needs to be lower.
Be lower.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one. But then, like, then it's lifting these two movies up. Which, well, they should be in the middle. I think.
Yeah.
'cause they're just so.
But that okay, how about like because I don't think Black Panther should be last in B. I feel like it should be like
Okay, like I'm not.
that.
I'm just not the biggest fan.
or maybe like that.
Yeah.
I feel like it and Civil War are tied. Like these
Yeah.
three movies are tied for me.
Yeah.
They're middle of the mid. They're just mid.
Yeah. Okay, put it here.
Okay. Mid B.
No. Okay.
No. Winter Soldier's better.
Yeah.
Yes, I think I'm happy with that.
Okay. Here. Nah. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's just-
Yep,
yeah.
I think that's right. Okay. Mid to low B. took us a minute.
Listeners of the podcast will
Yeah.
not understand what we were just doing.
Yes, you better watch it on Spotify with
Yep.
the video.
Yeah.
Can you watch videos?
Yeah, you can.
You can now.
It's a new feature.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
As of like a week ago.
Oh, no.
Homecoming.
This Spider-Man movie won't need any debating.
Yep.
It's S.
Top S
Top S. For now.
for now.
Ooh. Ooh. Or forever. But
No.
you know,
Nah.
S tier, easy.
Yep. Spider-Man's great. Peter Parker's fantastic.
Yeah. It's
Yep.
like it's simultaneously a Peter Parker and
A Spider-Man
movie,
Yeah.
like perfect with
Yes.
both.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. There have been okay.
but it feels modern and
Laptop on.
what?
Okay.
Thanks. It feels modern because of the way like Tony Stark's incorporated into
Yes.
it. Yeah.
Also, The Amazing Spider-Man is a better Spider-Man movie. He swings more. He uses his webbing more. He's a better Spider-Man in The Amazing Spider-Man
Yeah.
in the first one.
Okay. Yeah.
But Homecoming is a better all-round
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah. It's charming. It's lighthearted.
Yep.
It's unique.
Yeah.
Um.
And like the car scene, like
Yeah, the
without the
car
car scene, I feel like it would be high A. The car scene for me
Okay. I
just
disagree.
goes and pushes
But,
it
yeah,
through the roof.
Yeah.
So well done.
Yeah.
Like the little Liz twist is great. Spider-Man trying to learn while like Tony's mentoring
Yeah.
him. Very different to any other Spider-Man we've seen
I was
before.
going to say they reversed it instead of we don't get that home. Oh, turn off.
Oh.
They would come back. We don't get the homemade outfit till after.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. That's cool.
True.
Also, one of the best lines, like, I'm not Spider-Man without the suit. If you can't be Spider-Man,
Yes. And it's like with great power comes great responsibility, but like the younger version of that.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, he doesn't need all this great responsibility.
Yeah,
yet.
yeah.
He just needs to learn how to be Spider-Man.
Mm.
When it comes in No Way Home, when that line comes in No Way Home, it's perfect.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the perfect time.
Mm.
Love it. Great movie. And also,
And I like how Peter's already Spider-Man. Like it's
Yes.
kind of like
it's not an origin story.
Yeah, yeah.
We've seen him get bitten by
we
a
know
spider
everyone
so many
knows
times.
the story, so
Yeah.
they know fans already know that.
Yeah.
So they're just like, all right, we'll just do our own spin on it.
Yeah.
He's already Spider-Man.
It's great.
Yeah,
It's great. Ned's great.
and it gives
MJ,
time. It gives time for the like other parts of the
Yeah.
movies. Yeah,
Ned's great.
Ned's
MJ's
great, yeah.
great. Fantastic.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
Like the comedy and the jokes are actually like
Yeah.
so good, and
Yeah.
they still land.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Great.
Like when Ned's like being the guy in the chair, and like
Yeah.
the teacher walks in on him in the library, and he's like he's watching porn.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I was watching
yeah.
porn.
Yeah, love
So
it.
good.
So good. What's next? Thor 1. The Kenneth Branagh Thor. Half the movie is shot sideways.
Yeah.
More than half. Probably 95% of the movie is shot sideways. Oh, did it die? Maybe the battery's gone. Damn it. We lost an angle, boys.
Oh no.
We lost an angle.
We've lost an angle. Angle down.
Angle
Camera
down.
down.
Angle down. This is the most scuffed fucking podcast.
Oh no. Jesus Christ.
So scuffed. Thor 1.
Thor 1.
Look, it's not the worst movie in the world.
Yeah, it's also
It's-
really not great.
It's really
Like,
funny to
far
watch
from
if you're
great.
drunk.
yeah,
But like, other than that,
yeah. We've got it above Ant-Man and the Wasp here, but surely it's below just because I feel like Ant-Man is just like way better quality, and like they know they.
Yeah, but it's not as
more of a
it's not as
Marvel movie.
classic.
Yeah, but like
Yeah,
but
Surely-
it's classic without being that charming. It just feels old and dated, don't you think?
yeah, that's true. Yeah, put it below.
Like better than Captain Marvel because I feel like
Yes.
Captain Marvel has so many flaws.
Yes.
So like it's in the vicinity of the first Captain America because I
Yes.
feel like those have aged a lot.
Uh-huh.
It's interesting they have, but the first Iron Man hasn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, it's probably because John Favreau did it.
yeah, and it's also more grounded. The
Yeah.
first Iron Man.
Yeah,
It's just a guy with like a metal suit, whereas
yeah.
Captain America has the red skull and like whatever. Asgard is cool in Thor though.
Yeah.
I like
really
when
cool.
the dino throws
Yeah,
Yeah,
another,
Yeah,
What?
that's probably the best part of the film.
another.
Yeah.
Great. Okay.
I
Good.
know this-
Mid C.
Yeah.
For everyone who's listening along, Thor is mid C. We'll recap all the movies
Mhm,
again.
Yeah. Dark World.
Yeah. Thor: The Dark World. That's an F movie.
It's like I haven't
It's
seen
high
it. So
F.
Yeah.
It's high. It's the highest.
highest
F.
of F. Yeah.
It's like I said, they're trying to make it more watchable
Right.
by tying it into other
Yeah.
things. It's still F. I think maybe when Love and Thunder comes out and Jane ties into it a little bit more, it might land itself in lowest C
Right.
for me. But we'll just have to see when
Yeah.
that movie comes.
Like I feel like because I've heard that like it's just being like trying to be so serious.
Yes.
Like such like a
Yeah.
dark, gritty, like,
Yeah.
award-winning movie.
Oh,
like,
okay,
but,
you know what it
but,
feels
and
like?
then they realize that didn't fucking work, so let's
It-
make Ragnarok.
It just
you know?
feels like the Batman.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just it's the Batman
It's
of
just
the Thor
old
movies.
and like
Yeah.
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 The only thing I know about it is that it has the Reality Stone,
Yeah.
and that's important.
Yeah.
I like the action. There's one scene where we just see like the bridge,
Mm.
and we just see arms and like,
Yeah.
then he opens his eyes, it just starts running,
Yeah.
jumps
Ah.
on an invisible ship, and
Yeah, that was cool.
Oh,
yeah.
that's
And also, Roy from the IT crowd is in it.
oh really?
Yeah. Roy from the IT crowd dates Jane. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What a legend.
Yeah. Yeah.
The guy from the IT crowd dating Natalie Portman.
Yeah. True.
Some shit about it.
No.
What a contrast. Thor:
Ragnarok.
Dark World F tier, Ragnarok
S.
F tier.
Straight into S.
Just below Guardians of the Galaxy, I think.
Yes.
Look, I would have it above, but I'm happy if it's not. They're kind of just around the same.
They're the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think one is higher than the other. They're just equal.
Yeah.
It's a shame we can't put things equal, actually.
Yeah.
It's kind of annoying. Wait, can we? No.
I don't think so.
No.
I'm gonna watch this movie again soon especially because Love and
Love and
Thunder's
Thunder's
coming
coming
out,
out, yeah.
and just because I just remember loving this movie so much.
Yeah, Taika is fantastic.
Yeah.
The jokes are amazing. They still hold up. The humor's never going to go out of style.
And
Korg,
it's like Guardians of the Galaxy where it's so colorful
Yes,
and
yeah.
fun and just the drastic way in which they changed how a Thor movie should be.
Yes.
And Thor as a character.
Yeah.
And it works so well.
Yeah.
Like, I can't believe they just didn't do this from the start.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
just amazing.
I think James Gunn and Taika Waititi are the two best directors in. Oh, and John Favreau. They're the top 3 directors in
yeah,
MCU. Oh.
yeah.
Sam Raimi putting his.
I mean, the Russo brothers are pretty fucking impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but I mean, like, just change it up.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
That's true.
They added I mean,
They're the most interesting directors, for
Gunn
sure.
and Taika Waititi just put so much
Yeah.
time
Yeah.
into
Yeah.
it.
Like, everyone loves Ragnarok. I don't think I've seen one
Yeah.
person that hates Ragnarok.
No.
It's great. It's a great movie.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And,
Avengers 1.
Jeff Goldblum. Oh,
Yeah.
so good.
And Korg is great, and Tom
Yeah,
Hiddleston is great as
yeah,
Loki.
Yeah.
Like, everyone's fantastic in that movie. Tessa Thompson.
She's got a mid.
Yeah, but I think she'll have a better part
Valkyrie's kind of boring.
She'll have a bigger part in Love
Yeah,
and Thunder,
yeah.
though. So I think her.
What's his name?
What? Hulk?
No, what's his name? Billy Butcher. What's his name?
The actor.
Yeah.
What?
Anyway, he plays Helen's right hand.
Oh,
does he?
yeah.
He does too.
Yeah.
I like him. He's friggin' sick.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
good.
What's his name?
And also, like, Immigrant Song, like the Led Zeppelin song that plays
Oh, right,
over the
yeah.
bridge.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Dot Theo, welcome in. How's it going? Welcome to the stream.
Welcome. The first Avengers movie.
Yeah. First Avengers, I think that's S.
That's
I think
F.
that's straight into top S, I think. It has to go above Infinity War.
Yeah.
It has to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, it's what started the whole thing.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that shot where they're in New York City and they're
Oh,
fighting and the
obviously,
camera
that's just-
spins around them.
yeah.
And, like, I didn't watch that movie in cinemas in 2012.
I
but
didn't
if I did.
I don't think I did either.
No.
I wasn't into Marvel at this
No,
point.
same. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, boys.
I supported it, but then I remember it.
Yeah.
Really?
It's insane.
You're good. You want to get into the MCU, but don't know where to start. Oh.
Oh, Captain America.
I'd say, no.
Avengers? No.
First time you watch the MCU, you have to watch it in release order.
Oh, yeah.
First
Yeah.
time you watch it through, you have to start with
I know.
Thor 1 and keep going in release order.
Thor 1.
Sorry, Iron
Iron
Man
Man
1.
1.
Iron Man 1, not Thor 1. Iron Man 1 and go in release order because you need to know the post-credit scenes make more sense in release order than in timeline order.
Mm.
The second time you watch it through, you can go timeline order, but the first time has to be release.
But we're just saying, like, the first Iron Man we think is really good, but like, just get through a few of those first few movies. They're
Yes.
probably not the epitome of the MCU and
Yeah.
as good as it could be.
Yeah.
But like, it's still necessary if you want to
Yeah.
like understand.
Oh, you've got ads. That's sad. That's
Oh
sad.
dear. Oh dear.
Watched Endgame, Infinity War, and the newest Spider-Man. Okay.
Just give it to the three of us.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they're pretty good.
Yes,
They're
they're all
both-
very good movies.
You've watched.
Yeah.
You've watched a lot of the good ones. This beer ad is going for a really long time.
Oh, what beer is it? Pure blonde.
That's a very long. You just played it again.
What?
We just got the same ad again from the beginning.
Wow.
Amazing. Incredible.
Wait, but we can still talk about this, right?
Yeah, true.
Just saying.
Anyway, yes.
Yeah,
If
and
you're-
even like obviously that one where it spins around,
Yeah.
the shot where it spins around all the Avengers near the end of the movie
Yes.
is iconic. Like even though it doesn't get old at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like even just like a little moment which I saw recently where
Third time.
wow.
We've run out of ads to play.
Maybe Pure Blonde really wants to sponsor us.
Yeah.
We will thankfully decline.
um.
Yeah, no, but even I watched the first fight scene in the woods between Iron Man and Thor, and then Captain America comes in.
It's so good.
It's so good. I remember the first time I watched this movie, I really didn't think that was all that flash, because like I didn't understand the charm of these characters, and like that fight scene in the woods is just like them like trading blows. It's just like one hits the other, they fly back, and then they hit the other. They fly back. But like now I watch it and I love it. And at the end of that scene, you have like Iron Man, Thor, and Captain America all just like standing next to each other, and they're all in their full suits. And like all their classic suits, and they're all just like but it's so charming.
It's so good. And Loki's just there watching.
Yeah, Loki's just there watching. Oh.
You've also watched both Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. Okay. If you're watching the MCU, I don't know how much you heard before the ads cut out, but start from Iron Man 1 and work your way in the order that they were released. It might seem daunting because there's a lot of things to watch now, but now is the time to start before too many shows and stuff come out.
Yeah.
The first time you watch it through, don't worry about watching many of the spin-off shows. Don't worry about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Don't worry about Daredevil, the Netflix shows, none of those. But you need to watch the Disney Plus shows like WandaVision, Loki, all of those. But
just start off by watching...
Start off by watching phase like 1 and 2 and 3.
Just all the films.
Yes, watch all the films up until Endgame first, and then
there are some shows but at that point you probably know.
But I think the first time you watch it, you need to experience the joy of like these characters like being solo and then teaming up for the first time.
Because I'd say the first Avengers movie is like when it gets really good.
Yes.
But you won't understand the charm if you haven't watched all the separate movies, like the Iron Man movie and the Captain America and the Thor.
Yeah.
You need to watch them before you watch Avengers, because then you understand how cool it is. Yeah.
Just watch the films and the shows, basically. Yes, but only because the shows don't come out until very recently. So you still need to watch the shows in order that they were released before the movies, but that doesn't happen until 2021.
Yeah.
Like no show came out until 2021 that you have to watch.
Yeah.
So watch everything from 2008 to 2019 in order, and they're all just movies.
They're all just movies. Yeah.
So watch everything else before Multiverse.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. Watch everything. Just watch everything from Iron Man 1 to Endgame in the order that it was released, and then see how you go from there.
Yeah. All right. Speaking of the shows, rapid round. We should do a rapid round of these shows.
WandaVision. I mean, I know we have it high B, but I think it should be lowest A.
Okay. Yeah. Well, considering where Moon Knight is going to go,
yes,
I think I'm happy to put it lowest A.
No worries there. You gotta let us know what you think of the movies, by the way.
Yeah.
Like next week, if you come in, you've watched like 2 of the movies. Let us know.
Yeah.
How you found them. Yes, lowest A. I mean, I loved WandaVision. If it was for me, WandaVision would be highest A.
Right.
But okay. I know you don't love it as much as I do.
No.
So I'm happy
because
lowest A is a compromise.
Because I think all the old TV show concept is is really creative.
Yeah.
Like I don't find it that funny or interesting, but I just really respect the concept and like how they made it and all the film.
I'm the same. But then because Wanda is my favorite character in the universe,
right, okay, it's like
I just love watching Wanda on the screen.
Fair enough, but then the outside of Westview parts don't aren't
the real world
in their own. So if I don't like the in Westview things as much, and I'm definitely not going to like the outside, and then the show overall isn't the best. But
of course the finale is garbage.
Yeah, the finale is garbage.
The finale is the worst finale out of all of the finales.
Yeah.
It's a lot to wrap my mind around. This massive universe you're only now getting into. Yeah, I understand that, but now is the time to do it before they start a new big story.
Yeah,
because they've only just started the second multiverse story. Watch the Infinity Saga. While you still can.
Just one at a time, don't get overwhelmed. Start with Iron Man 1.
Yeah. Just one foot in front of the other.
Yeah. Falcon Winter Soldier. Trash.
Lowest. Almost the lowest F.
Yeah.
It's worse than Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
Absolutely dog shit.
I know you didn't even watch all of it because you just got bored.
I did watch all of it.
Oh, you did?
I also want to kill myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's just
Yeah.
bad, forgetful.
It's bad. It's
Don't
bad.
care about Falcon.
And
the Winter Soldier is
and
underutilized, so he's
at
not
the
cool
beginning
enough.
of the show, at the beginning of the
Yeah.
show, Sam is Captain America and
Yeah.
Bucky isn't.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the show, Sam is Captain America and Bucky isn't. So
Yeah.
nothing happens in the entire
Yeah,
show.
yeah, exactly.
Not one thing
Yeah.
eventuates out of that show.
Yeah.
Garbage. Absolutely garbage. Loki, yeah, it's okay. I think top B.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
top,
Loki,
top B.
I quite like Loki.
I quite like Loki, but until it pays off in any kind of movie,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna love it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. You're
Yes.
not gonna love it.
Yeah.
We're yet to see its ramifications on the
Yes.
MCU,
Yeah.
and especially because it's confirmed it's gonna have a season 2. So I feel like they're waiting for it to have ramifications on season
Yes.
2 before
Yeah,
the
the
movies.
MCU. Yeah.
Which is like a bit of a cop out, but
Yeah.
I will still be excited for season 2 because
Yep.
I enjoyed season 1.
Yep.
And if season 2 is like even better, then that'd be really cool.
Yep.
Um,
Good, but not incredible.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not even so sure as like Tom Hiddleston like as like the main character of something,
Yeah.
but I think he works pretty well. And then Owen Wilson is just fucking
yeah,
awesome.
Owen Wilson's great.
Yeah, so
Yeah. Shang-Chi.
also like just like some of the technical stuff about Loki, like the set design and
Yes.
and
Yes.
is like
The art direction.
the art
is
direction,
Great.
super
yeah.
cool. Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi.
Is that all the shows? Oh, we'll get
There's
to
a
some
couple
more.
more.
But Shang-Chi.
Below Captain Marvel.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. It's a buddy. Haha, let's go on an adventure
Yeah,
movie.
even though it should
Aquafina.
be, yeah.
Aquafina sucks.
Yeah.
The only good thing about that movie is Ben Kingsley.
Yes.
That's
yeah.
it. That's
Uh-huh.
it. That's the
But then
only good thing
even
about that
he
movie.
is like slightly ruined because he has like
the creature.
the creature, which is just
Yeah.
there to sell toys.
Yep.
It's like animated. It's
Yep.
really weird, and that drags his performance
Yep.
down.
Yep.
And Aquafina actually nearly single-handedly
Ruins the entire
makes
movie.
the movie the worst of anything I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Nearly.
Yeah.
But I can just look past it. I
Yeah.
can.
And the fight scenes are cool.
Yeah, because Shang-Chi. Imagine if the movie was Shang-Chi and his sister just
Yeah.
like fucking kicking ass.
Yeah.
How cool would that be? Because
Yeah.
I also really like the sister.
Again, I don't like the fucking like magical CGI
Yeah,
fight at the end of the movie.
Yeah, exactly.
It's garbage.
Yeah.
Have them fight like street level
Yes.
people.
Yeah, yeah.
Or like other ninjas.
Yeah.
Just keep it like
They
just
should
keep
be
it that.
badass ninjas.
They shouldn't be
with all
fighting
these-
a dragon.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
They are fun.
Well,
No, the whole like second half of the movie they're
Yeah.
in the magic land.
yeah.
But
With Pokemon.
Yeah.
walking around.
I love the bus scene. That scene is awesome.
I thought it was
Yeah.
cool in cinema, but now when I
Yes,
rewatch it, I'm
it's
like,
pretty.
it's not that
It's
cool.
pretty
Do
dated.
you
Yeah.
guys know
Yeah.
Main Man Dylan from Severance is the guy who's filming it?
Yeah.
Yeah, sick.
Yeah. The do a flip.
Yeah,
The Spider-Man
Oh, yeah,
do
yeah,
a flip. Yeah.
Dylan from Severance.
Yeah.
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 What does he have to do with this movie?
He's in the bus. He's filming it.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
he is too. He is
Yeah.
too. Yeah, yeah, that's cool. But also, like, what's his name? Razor Fist or whatever?
Yeah.
Is it Razor Fist?
Yeah. Razor fist. Shut up.
The
Just
worst
shut
character
up.
ever. And his fucking BMW.
Yeah.
That is so cool, man.
Yeah.
All I want to do is drive that car through the middle of a magical
we
forest.
should buy one of those cars. Black Widow,
Widow.
here it is. The worst movie out of all of them.
Bang. Done.
Unwatchable. I want to kill myself even
Yeah.
just thinking about it.
Yeah.
Hate it. Can't stand it.
Uh-huh.
Worst,
I
worst,
gag thinking about
worst
it. Yeah.
CGI I've ever seen in my
Yeah.
entire life. Half of the movie is them sitting around a dining table talking about
Yeah.
Bye Bye Miss American Pie.
Yeah.
Hate it. Can't stand it.
Yeah.
That movie, if it was a spy movie about Black Widow, like a better Winter Soldier, where she infiltrates an enemy agency
Yeah.
and she takes it down from the inside, and she actually uses her spy skills instead of being a superhero, because she's not a superhero, she's a normal person who happens to be a spy. If she actually becomes a
Yep.
spy and uses her spy skills, and also that movie came out in 2015 when the character was still alive,
Yes.
10 out of 10.
Yep.
As it stands, 0 out of 10.
Yes, because
Can't
we
even
know
watch it.
she dies.
Yep.
It's a surprise. It's like Winter Soldier, where there's a big disaster, blow
Yep.
up space
Yep.
station in the air.
Exactly.
With a guy in a suit.
Yep.
And
And don't forget Taskmaster.
Taskmaster.
Is absolutely ruined. Could
Yes.
have been the coolest character on the planet.
Yep.
Taskmaster was actually garbage.
Uh-huh.
Didn't even like Taskmaster's whole thing is that she like copies other people's fights, right?
Yeah,
She
yeah.
but which
Yeah.
is an awesome power.
Yeah.
But she barely ever uses
Yes,
it.
exactly.
Absolutely garbage.
Um,
Terrible.
Terrible.
Terrible movie.
I will never watch that movie ever again.
Yeah.
Never.
I watched it twice for some reason.
Really?
I think so.
Watched it
I either watched it twice or I watched it. No, you know why I watched it twice? Do you know why I watched it twice? The first time it wasn't out in Australia because we were in lockdown, so I pirated it in really low quality. I watched the cam version.
Oh, really?
That's the first time I watched it. Then the second time, I thought it would be genuinely good.
Yeah.
So the second time is when I actually watched it in theaters,
Yes.
and it was not better.
No.
That's why I watched it twice.
Okay.
That's why.
Yeah.
I thought the shaky cam was the problem. It was not.
I would never watch it.
Bro, it was middle of lockdown. We weren't going to get out for another 3 months.
And we haven't gotten a Marvel.
And we haven't gotten a
movie
Marvel
since,
movie in
but
3
still,
years.
no, I
Yeah.
wouldn't either. But
Yeah,
still.
so I pirated it too, but I gotta Google it.
Yeah, but I had to.
Oh.
It's Disney. There's no good pirated versions until it comes out on DVD. No. What if?
What if? Oh, what the?
What are you doing?
Stock photos!
What if? It's what do we have it? Just above Shang-Chi. That's fine.
Yeah.
It.
The zombie episode yesterday.
Okay. What if? Genuinely, seriously tied into Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness, I would have put it higher, but it didn't.
Yeah. Look, I haven't watched the whole show. I only kind of watched like the good episodes that you showed me.
Yes, and they're good.
They're good.
Did you like the zombie episode?
I didn't
We
watch
watched
it.
the zombie. I didn't like it.
Apparently it was bad.
I didn't like it at
I
all.
loved how it started. Like, just.
I can't even remember. It was very
Oh,
forgetful.
like, it's like Infinity War, you know, when he falls into the sanctum?
Oh yeah.
He falls out, It's like, Thanos is heavy and wanting that. And
Yeah.
Get eaten by zombies.
Oh shit.
And he's like, damn.
But I also just don't really like zombie things.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Except Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah, and Zombieland.
Yeah.
Hawkeye.
I'm still like not sure whether like I actually like the animation style. It's hard for me to grasp
Yeah.
whether I actually like it or not. It's unique,
Yes.
but I'm still figuring it out.
Hawkeye. I know we have this B. I think it needs to be C. I think Hawkeye
Yeah.
was really bad.
Yeah.
And I think it should just be
Lowest B, you reckon?
no. It was worse. Fisk being in it was cool, but Fisk is garbage in it, and so it's
Yeah.
not cool.
Well, yeah. I agree with lowest B. Right?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Would I rather watch Iron Man 2? Yes. Would I rather watch Ant-Man and the Wasp? No.
So okay. So I care.
I think so.
Yeah, sure. Whatever. You know, I don't really care. I don't care much for Hawkeye.
Yeah. I think
The
that's
show.
fun. Yes.
I quite like.
Yeah, the character's kind of fun.
Yeah, the character.
Eternals. Second viewing, this was a lot better than the first time.
Yeah. Okay. I quite liked it the
Yeah.
first time anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah.
The first time I watched it, I was really drunk and I didn't like it. Second time I watched it sober and I
Yeah.
was like, the visuals are beautiful. This is really interesting for a Marvel movie.
But also, it came after Shang-Chi, so like I
Yeah.
was like, wow, this is great.
Yeah,
Like,
true.
damn.
I think it should be higher than we have it here. I think it's better than Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Well, I'm happy to do that because I just don't remember that movie. I
Yeah.
don't remember Guardians.
Put it just below Loki.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. That's fine. Yeah. It's just like it's just a very different movie, and you could tell Chloe Zhao, is it?
Yeah.
She was trying to do something different.
Yes.
And look, there are plenty of flaws, and people like address that a lot
Yeah.
with like the amount of characters, for example.
Yeah.
And I agree.
And then Kingo just walks away from the final
yeah,
act.
Kingo just
Yeah.
disappears from the movie.
Yeah. But good. Only Marvel movie I think seriously should have been considered for an award.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
100%.
no way should be considered for a award.
No.
No, I mean, like, you know how they had those bullshit, like, fan modes of the year?
No.
Oh, you didn't watch the Oscars?
But like that's the only movie I can see being nominated in the best
Yeah.
picture
Oh
category.
yeah. Same.
Yes.
Same. And I love the visuals and the visual effects of
Yes.
their powers. I'm
Yeah.
still trying to figure out whether I actually like their powers because they're cool for the first time you see them, but then
Yeah.
you realize each of their powers don't have much depth.
Yes.
And it's only when they're like fighting together,
that they're useful.
which is like kind of the concept.
Yeah.
But I don't think they do that.
Wait,
as well.
I can't believe it didn't win the visual effects Oscar.
Yeah.
That has the most.
No, what wasn't Shang-Chi
Yeah.
in
Yeah. Nominated.
Nominated? Wasn't it like not nominated for something?
Yeah, it wasn't even nominated.
Yeah.
Eternals wasn't even nominated.
but
And No Way
Shang-Chi
Home
was.
was, and Shang-Chi was. They look like actual
Shang-Chi.
arse. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like
good
Eternals
post-credits.
was beautiful cinematography. Absolutely. Like the fact that they didn't use green screens and they genuinely flew into all these places in the world and shot in Australia. Shot in like the middle of the fucking snow.
Yeah.
Amazing. Amazing. Thank you for doing something not on a green screen.
Sarase.
Sort of
I
stuff.
love your Sarase.
Here we go. No Way Home.
No Way Home.
I think just below Iron Man 3. I'm not as blinded
sure.
by the hype anymore. As I
Like
was.
right next to Endgame because
Yeah.
they're like
The hype
experiences.
movies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the hype movies. They were such experiences in the cinemas. I
Yeah.
love them both,
Mhm.
but like they're not overly rewatchable as like a film.
Yes.
you know. Like,
exactly.
But yeah, it's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And like I don't care how fan servicey it was.
And also
I
Andrew
just-
Garfield is so
Yeah,
good
Andrew
in that
Garfield
movie.
is so- yeah.
So good in
He
that
is
movie.
really good.
He's actually amazing in that
Yeah.
movie. Great. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, we're not doing the Spider-Man and the
No.
Venom movies in this.
No.
Nor are we doing
Daredevil.
Daredevil.
So
because
just-
they don't really exist in the same category as this tier list.
Yeah.
This is all just like Marvel Studios productions.
Yeah. And also, I find it hard to I would find it hard to compare these other Spider-Man movies in amongst
yes,
all this like MCU stuff. It's kind of,
they're kind of just
they're
separate.
so different,
Yeah.
and also with the Venom movies.
They're all
And then they've
garbage.
got Daredevil, which would be top of the top, top of the
Yes.
top. It would be in another category above
Yes.
S. But then like they don't have Jessica Jones here. They don't
Yeah,
have Luke
and
Cage,
they don't have Agents
all-
of Shield. They
No.
don't have Agents of
So, like,
Agent
It'd
Carter.
be random to just add Daredevil.
Exactly.
But they've only done that because he's
tied.
in
Yeah, but
Spider-Man.
like,
But no.
yeah, no.
Okay, so that leaves the two newest things,
Moon Knight.
Moon Knight and the new Doctor Strange movie. So first of all, Moon Knight.
We haven't discussed where Moon Knight would go actually.
No, we haven't. I guess we're yet to kind of give our conclusions on it
Yeah,
because we're going to do that next week. I think we should wait till next week, or are you happy to do it now?
I'm happy to do it now.
We may as well.
Okay, so let's figure it out this way. What would you give it out of 10?
8. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I'd probably give it a 7.
Oh, that's not bad.
But if we divide that by 2 to get us out of 5,
Mm.
that's what 3.5 to 4 out of 5,
Yeah.
which means it would probably be A, right? It's not.
Yeah.
That's not S. That's A tier. So somewhere in A.
Yes. Well, I like instinct for me is that it's A.
Yes.
I would
Yeah.
I would put it like next to WandaVision. I would have it above WandaVision. I know you would have WandaVision above Moon Knight.
Yeah.
But like
Just next to WandaVision.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Wow.
gonna put it above WandaVision. But it's not better than Doctor Strange.
It's not.
Like
It's not.
well, no, look, I like subjectively I still might like it better. Maybe.
But it's not objectively.
Objectively, I
Yeah.
think there are a lot of flaws. Compared to remember when we were talking about Doctor Strange and there's basically nothing wrong with
Yes. Yeah.
it.
And I'd much rather rewatch any of these
yeah.
than Moon Knight.
Yeah. Well,
No.
but also no.
It's about the feeling, Dan.
Yeah,
It's about how it makes you
It's
feel.
feeling like
Yeah.
a movie can be like safe and not do anything wrong. It doesn't mean
Yes.
that it's
That it's pushing the boundaries.
yeah. Ooh.
You know?
As is
There
this
you go.
movie.
Yeah.
Multiverse of Madness.
Top S.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm happy to
saying-
put it there.
yeah.
I'm undecided whether it's my actual favorite. It very well could be, but I'm very happy to put it.
I think objectively,
top.
I don't know if it's your favorite, but objectively, it's a better movie than Homecoming.
Yeah, probably.
Filmmaking
Yeah,
wise,
yeah.
it's a better movie than
Yeah,
Homecoming.
okay, I agree.
So
Yeah.
I just think top S.
Yeah. And I guess we'll go more in depth as to why
Next
week.
Yes. Well, should we look at the critic
Yeah.
reviews?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, wait.
Do you want-
Just to recap for the listening
Okay, yeah.
viewers.
Yeah.
So here we go. S tier: Doctor Strange: Multiverse of Madness, Spider-Man: Homecoming, Avengers 1, Avengers: Infinity War, Guardians of the Galaxy, Thor: Ragnarok. That's S tier. A tier: Iron Man 3, Spider-Man: No Way Home, Avengers: Endgame, Avengers: Age of Ultron, Iron Man 1, Doctor Strange, Moon Knight, WandaVision. That's A tier. B tier: Loki, Eternals, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Ant-Man, Winter Soldier, Civil War, Black Panther, Far From Home. C tier: Iron Man 2, Hawkeye, Ant-Man the Wasp, Thor 1, Captain Marvel, What If, Shang-Chi, First Avenger, and finally F tier, Thor: The Dark World, Incredible Hulk, Falcon Winter Soldier, and Black Widow. Right at the very bottom.
Nice. Yep. Of course.
Yeah.
All right.
Big breath after that
Yeah.
one. Long
was a lot.
segment. This is already the longest Marvel Aftershow
Yeah.
episode we've been on. Guess
Yeah.
how long we've been going about. Okay, we
Oh,
got the
I
time.
can tell. What, 2 hours?
Yeah.
In 2 minutes and 25 minutes.
Yeah, long episode. We haven't even finished it.
No.
Ah,
Well,
holy-
I'm wondering, should we do 2 Harry Potter movies next week?
Probably. Yeah.
Danzig's just falling asleep.
Yeah. 2 Harry Potter
Yeah,
movies
let's
next
do
week.
that. So,
Okay.
yeah, do you want to do these critic ones? and
Yeah.
then- Yeah. All right. Well, they're all out of order now, so let's just go.
No,
Let's
but
just
they're
go-
in the order in the second page.
Oh yes. Okay. So what we're
Yeah.
doing here is we're gonna make another tier list, but it's based on Rotten Tomato critic reviews.
Yes.
So Ant-Man and the Wasp is 87%.
Really?
That's high.
That's really
Look, that's certified fresh.
Yeah.
That's very high.
So far, quick.
Um,
I'm not doing it.
Okay, how about I look them up? I'll look them
Okay,
up on here
yes,
and I'll
yeah,
tell
yeah.
you the scores.
Yeah,
Okay.
so so that means Ant-Man and the Wasp would be S tier.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Best of 90 to 100.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
No. No, you have to divide it. You have
No,
to
we
use
could
the
add
math.
another tier.
Yeah, and
Oh no, but then it's not comparable to our
Yeah.
one.
No, keep it
Yeah,
it
so-
out of divided by 10. Divided by
it's gonna
10.
be so many.
Yeah, but that's because we don't give an 8 out of 10 S. But like,
Well, it has to be a. There you go.
no, but we could do 90 to 100 in S, and A is like we can make one of the
60 to
tiers
80.
bigger. We
Yeah,
can make like
okay.
B tier bigger or something.
That's really confusing though.
Rename. Just do S and then in brackets.
So and then
Okay. So S is 90 to 100.
and then A is
Oh, I don't think there will be any 90 to 100.
Oh, you might be right.
There's not going to be any 90 to 100% reviews.
you don't reckon?
No.
Okay.
Or maybe 1 or 2.
Okay.
I think
yeah.
it's gonna be 4.
Yeah, let's just keep it as is. Let's keep it as is.
Winter Soldier and no Ant-Man.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'll be 90s.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Let's just keep it how it is.
Okay. So Ant-Man the Wasp. What's next? Ant-Man 1.
Yep.
Oh, 77.
Ant-Man.
77.
Ant-Man is... Where the fuck is it? Why doesn't it show up? Film series. I just want to know, like, the first Ant-Man movie. You fucking dumb cunt. 83.
Okay. So also S tier.
Age of Ultron.
Wait. 80. Yeah.
71.
Okay. So.
Maybe lower.
76.
So that's
Okay,
A,
so that's A,
right?
yep.
Yeah.
Infinity War.
What do you think the lowest will be?
Thor the Dark World.
Being Hulk, right?
Yeah, true.
Sure.
85 for Infinity War.
Okay. Lower than Ant-Man and the Wasp. That's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah, what the hell is that? Captain Marvel.
70.
Movie.
It's gonna be higher.
79.
Yeah.
Thank God.
True.
Yeah. I'm not gonna remember like the individual scores here, so like I'll end up just
Yeah.
putting them.
90 for Winter Soldier. That's yeah, highest yet.
Yeah.
First Avenger.
That's hard.
81.
79.
Oh, not bad. Fuck off, you bitch. Oh,
He's got to look it up. Civil War is a 90.
wow.
Yeah.
Fine.
They like the Captain America.
75.
89.
Wow.
Yeah.
Deserved.
89.
Deserved. Sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Endgame 94.
Oh,
94.
big ball. And
Oh
these
my
are critic
God.
reviews,
These
right?
are critic reviews,
Damn,
yes.
That's crazy.
Guardians definitely 90.
The critics couldn't help themselves.
Surely Guardians is 90. Something.
Well, this is just on Google, like the little Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah. Well, it would be the
Yeah,
same, right?
92 for Guardians of the Galaxy, coming in second place.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. Guardians 2.
Guardians 2, 85.
Okay, so that's...
Somewhere mid S, I think. That would be.
Infinity War was 85. I think.
Oh, okay.
Somehow. The fuck? I'm freaking out about Infinity War.
Far From Home. Guess Far From Home. 90. 90 for Far From Home. Damn, Marvel movies are really well loved.
Yeah.
What the hell? I'm surprised.
Yeah. Alright, here we go.
Okay.
Hulk.
67.
Oh my god!
That is great. So what's that? Is that B?
So what? 0 to 20, 20 to 40, 40 to 60. Yeah, B.
No, but it's higher than 60.
Oh yeah, so C. So A.
60 to...
60 to 80 is A. Oh my god.
See, that's really large, but...
Yeah.
Like,
Well, we'll just like kind of condense them.
Yeah, yeah.
And just like do order or by
Yeah.
order. Okay, Iron Man 2. 72.
Oh! Yes! I forgot what... Yeah, it's like...
Iron Man 3, 79. Deserves to be higher. But
Yeah. So that's... Okay.
Iron Man 1, 94.
Wow.
Really well loved. 96 for Black Panther.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's highest. Oh,
That's the
God.
highest one.
That's ridiculous. That's actually ridiculous.
Homecoming 92.
That must be in the
96.
90s. 96 for Black Panther.
Thor 1, 77.
So that's like there somewhere.
Thor the Dark World 66.
Oh, that was one lower than
Yeah.
Hulk, right?
Yeah. What's that, Ragnarok?
Is it? No. What was Hulk again? 60. No, it was. Oh, was it?
Yeah, they're like
67.
tied or something.
It was
They're
like
not-
62. Was there not something as well? So
I don't know.
I'll put it above.
Yeah.
I think Ragnarok's definitely
93.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ragnarok
Good.
is
Good.
93.
I'm very happy with that actually.
Vengeance
Yeah.
isn't-
The Avengers is 91. Will the shows even show up with
Yeah,
Rotten
yeah,
Tomato? Okay. 91.
Per Wanda.
Yeah.
Damn.
84.
It's gonna be liked.
86.
Yeah.
Hate that show. Fuck that show.
I didn't
Loki.
know 86.
91.
Really?
Yeah,
92. I thought it would be lower. I didn't think it would be liked.
Yeah.
Shang-Chi is 91.
91.
Black Widow. I'm gonna say 87 for them, but 0.
79.
Oh.
Thank
Good.
God.
Wow.
Good.
What about? Oh, I don't know.
What if 94?
Really?
Apparently.
94.
Yeah.
What's-
Hawkeye 92.
92.
Eternals?
Eternals is going to be
I
hated.
think it's like 7.
Take a guess at what Eternals is.
73.
Lower.
65.
Lower.
42.
Low. Oh no, higher. 47.
That's
47.
fucked up.
That's ridiculous. So that's
That's the B.
Yeah.
That's B. 47.
So below
Below
The
Black
Incredible Hulk,
Widow
Black Widow and Thor: The Dark World.
and the first
Yeah.
Thor movie.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. No Way Home 93.
Black
Moon Knight,
Panther's gonna be highest.
Yeah.
Wait,
I'm
90.
gonna go with 88.
87. Moon Knight. And
Or, I think it's like 70.
Doctor Strange 78. The Multiverse of Madness.
What was it, 70? What?
78.
78?
Yeah.
Okay, no, yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So as in, okay.
Eternals is B. What the hell? Okay.
Scroll down a little bit, Mitch.
It's got down.
Okay. All right. Well, let's do a little comparison here, shall
Yeah.
we?
So Black Panther, according to the critics, is the best Marvel movie ever
Yeah.
made. And for us, it's low B.
B, low B. Okay. Then Endgame. Yeah.
This is like a rough order
Yeah.
of the critic reviews because I
Yes.
couldn't exactly remember all the exact percentages. But Endgame is second highest.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like fine.
That's fine.
I can understand that
That's
one.
within margin of error.
Iron Man 1, that's higher than I expected.
Yeah.
Like the first Iron Man. I didn't
Yeah.
realize the critics would love that so much.
But again, within margin of error, we put it an A.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Guardians of the Galaxy,
F.
S.
Yep.
We also put it
We
in
put it in
S.
basically the same spot.
Yeah. Fourth best? No, we put it like
Fifth.
fifth best. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Basically the same spot. What if? I'm
What if?
surprised that's so
Damn,
high.
that is very
That's
high.
really
So
high.
that's S, and then A for the critics, and for us it's
Yeah.
low C.
Low C.
That's very different.
Yeah.
Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah.
S tier,
Obviously, it's gonna be S.
basically where we had it.
Yeah. No Way Home.
No Way Home. S. We had it
Sure.
high A.
Yeah. Homecoming S. I think it should be higher, but yeah, we've got a second.
Yeah,
Whatever. Hawkeye. I'm surprised that's so high as well. Interesting.
Yeah.
Um.
Hawkeye was like rated in the 90s,
Yeah.
and for us it's
C.
C.
Avengers 1. Good.
Avengers 1. Yeah.
Makes sense. Loki
makes
was
sense.
B for us. Yeah, B. And it's in S for like mid S. Something
Yeah.
higher than mid S.
Yeah.
WandaVision.
It was 90s though. Yeah. It was like
it was nice.
one above WandaVision,
Yeah.
which is quite surprising. I thought WandaVision
Yeah.
would have been higher.
WandaVision, I'm like, that's pretty much where we have it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shang-Chi,
Shang-Chi.
shocking, disgusting,
Yeah.
gross. I
I
don't
mean,
know
it was
what
like
the
nominated for awards, so I don't understand where
True.
all this is coming from.
True.
It is such a bad movie.
Yeah.
Winter Soldier and
makes
Civil
sense.
War,
That makes
I can-
sense that the critics
Yes,
like them.
Yeah.
I
but-
don't like them, but it makes sense that the critics like
yeah,
them.
mhm.
Far From Home, I'm surprised that's as high
Yeah.
as it is. I mean, it's
Maybe it's kind of
yeah,
where I expected,
yeah,
but it's just not my favorite.
yeah.
Favorite.
Doctor Strange, I'm surprised that's kind of low-ish.
No, it's pretty good.
Yeah,
Like,
It was 89%.
89%. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
yeah.
That makes sense. Ant-Man and the Wasp. Yeah,
I mean, it's still kind of high.
I don't
for
know
where
why.
we would
I don't
have
know
it,
why
but-
it's higher than Infinity War.
Yes.
And then the first
I think
Ant-Man.
within like a few percentages.
Yes,
if
and
I
the
can
first
remember.
Ant-Man.
But yeah,
That's weird. Moon Knight,
Moon Knight.
sure. It's
Yeah.
definitely not doesn't deserve to be next to Falcon and Winter Soldier.
No.
That's because Falcon and Winter Soldier doesn't deserve to be there.
Yeah, exactly.
Not because Moon Knight.
Yeah,
doesn't deserve to be there. Infinity War. I don't know why
is
that's
that
so low.
Yeah, that was like 10 percentages below Endgame.
Yeah,
For some reason.
yeah.
Even though it should be 10 higher.
Yeah. Yeah.
Apparently there are no plans for season 2 for Moon Knight.
No, they like kind of did some weird thing on Twitter or something.
Oh, really?
Yes, they called it the series finale. Sorry, they called it the season finale instead of the series finale. And they deleted the tweet and they replaced it. So yeah. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense where it is.
Oh, I'm not done yet.
Ant-Man,
Look,
Yeah.
that and Ant-Man are like
right where we put
yeah.
them. Yeah. First
First
Avenger.
Avenger.
Eh,
Well, for
I feel like it would be a
critics,
critic
yeah.
loved movie.
Yeah.
Kind of makes sense.
all the Captain America movies
Yeah.
are.
Yes.
Okay, and then we go into A tier.
Iron
in
Man
regards
3.
to the critics. Huh?
What?
Like, do you guys say
Oh, like relatively. Like
Yeah.
obviously it's S tier for the critics.
Yes,
but that's because that's within 80 to 100%.
yes. Yeah.
Although, yeah.
Yeah. If we kind of like break it down a little bit, that's kind
Yeah,
of what we-
relative to like all, because it's kind of in the middle of all these movies.
Yes. Yeah.
And it's in the middle of all our movies.
Yeah.
It's just the critic reviewed movies are skewed to the
Yeah,
upper
yeah.
tiers. Yeah.
You got to unskew them. to
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of like, yeah. Iron Man 3 does not deserve to be that low.
No.
Iron Man 3 does not deserve to
It's
be that
only
low.
like
at all.
70, yeah, 79. So
Yeah.
just below S tier.
Yeah. Captain Marvel, shocking. Should be like way
Yeah.
worse. Black Widow, shocking. Should be way worse.
Yeah.
Multiverse of Madness, shocking. Should be way higher. But I guess
Yeah.
we'll see with
Yeah,
more
well,
critical
I don't
reviews.
think it's done.
Yeah.
Multiverse of Madness.
Thor 1.
I like, and
Yeah.
I can almost guarantee it won't be that low. There was nothing like.
Yeah.
I don't think there was anything controversial or bad or shocking.
I've only
about it, so-
I've read 7 out of 10 reviews.
Yeah,
Every
right.
review I've read is 7 out of 10.
So weird.
So weird.
So weird.
So weird. Thor 1, that's pretty much where I expect it to be.
Yeah.
Same with Age of Ultron. and
Yeah.
same with Iron Man 2
Yeah.
and the other two as
And
well,
Thor and
except for Eternals.
Except for Eternals. That is like
that is really
well below
low.
all the rest.
Yeah, why did
Okay.
critics? Eternals is the lowest rated critic score out of
Yeah.
any Marvel movie.
Yeah, how? How?
That's really weird. That's really,
That
really,
is really
weird.
weird.
Anyway, there you go. I like our tier list more than the critic one.
Personally,
Yeah.
I like our tier list. Thank
Yes.
you. I think it's way more accurate.
It's objectively more.
Yeah,
accurate.
objectively more. accurate.
Objectively,
Yeah.
our tier list is better than everyone else's tier list, and that's just the tier list. Okay, on a tier list of all the tier lists,
Yeah.
our tier list would be at the top of the tier
Oh
list.
yeah.
Anyway, there you go. I guess
There
we're
you
doing 2 Harry Potters next week.
Yeah. Is it worth ripping up? Yeah, it's still worth ripping up all of this,
we're
isn't
gonna,
it?
we're gonna rip it
We
off.
can
We're gonna
Get
rip
all
it
the
off.
Harry Potter.
Oh yeah,
stuff.
we're ripping it up. Oh,
I actually hand wrote all the scripts, so
Oh yeah, in your own blood.
yeah.
Yeah, just like cut your finger and write on the piece of paper. with your
Ginny
finger.
Weasley.
Yeah,
style,
exactly. The Chamber of Secrets has been opened.
Damn, my computer
Enemies
charged
of the
really-
air beware.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My computer charged
yeah,
really
it's the more
fast now.
powerful charger.
Uh,
Yeah. Oh.
Can I quit this now? Oh, I should save this. I'll do that after.
Okay. Very good. I guess we're gonna do a little red.
Oh my.
How long have we been live?
Damn.
Pretty good. 40 minutes longer than any other episode we've done so far.
I feel like it's deserved.
Yeah.
The tier
It was
list is
a big
big episode.
Yeah.
Not
Um,
only tier list, but the Moon Knight finale and Doctor Strange.
Yeah. Next week's also gonna be a pretty big
Yeah,
episode.
yeah, because we're gonna go more in depth.
What are we gonna do when there's no Moon Knight? We're gonna have to actually think about topics.
Yeah. Oh shit.
We can't just rely on Moon
Yeah,
Knight.
yeah, that's true.
No, we'll do Kenobi.
Oh,
Kenobi
you reckon?
when that comes
Yeah?
out. Yeah.
I don't know if I can do. Okay, I don't know if I can do a weekly
Yeah.
episode of Obi-Wan.
Yeah, true.
We'll see.
If you guys don't like Mando, you don't like
True.
I do like Ewan McGregor.
Yeah, I know. I feel like Kenobi's gonna be better than Mando, just because he's an established character, and because it's gonna have more tie-ins to the rest of the Star Wars universe. Yeah.
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 Legend.
All right.
Okay.
If you're here, grab up a raid message, mate. Grab up a raid message. Here you go. There's your raid message. Copy and paste that, little boy. Where is it? Come on. Let me copy it. See you, lads. See you, Luca. Thank you for being here.
Yeah,
Thanks
thank you
for
guys.
joining. We're going to raid. Should we raid Mitch? Let's raid Mitch. He's coming to Sydney next week.
Yeah.
Give him a bit of a cheeky raid. Thank you for being here. We are going to raid. Oh, we've got to tear this up.
We're gonna rip up our script first, and then we're gonna raid.
Bit of ASMR. I don't know how that sounds on
Yeah.
fucking camera, but whatever.
Sexy.
Yeah. All right. Thank you for being here. Give me
Yeah.
some love.
Thank you guys. Thanks for
Coming-
sticking around.
Coming to Sydney soon. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn. That ASMR clip's gonna be a great TikTok clip. Thank you for sticking with us through this tier list. We will catch you all next time. We didn't even do the frame guess this week.
Did we have any viewers?
All right, it's getting too
Get
real.
everyone
It's getting
together
too
for
real.
yeah.
It's getting too real out here. All right, see you
It's
guys.
been 2 hours.
Yes.